Any actual questions before we begin?
No.
Then, what happened in our last little episode of Lonesome West?
Last episode of Lonesome West, we started breaking into the palace in Quartz. Managed to get through all of the rogue guards that were there and broke into the throne room. Killed the general that was basically ruling over the country at that point. And ended off after the fight when the actual king came in.
Indeed.
1v1 to that asshole.
For Lance's perspective, is there anything you would want to do at the end of the battle when everything happened? I cleared the battle space, assuming not. But is there anything that you would like to do?
Not at the end of the battle, no.
Then, if that is the case, time is spent to for everyone to gather themselves, get their various rest as they need, and the castle is brought up to speed on the events that had taken place in the past several weeks, past several months. You guys are given unrestricted access to the castle under the guidance of the Quartzian noble house, and you can basically do whatever you want in the city and or in the castle. Yeah, that's the basis of everything. Is there anything that anyone would like to do, or anything that anyone would like to have?
I want a promotion.
We'll get to that.
I'd like a raise.
I like a raise.
I'd like them to order me some dwarven plate.
I want quadruple my pay. What?
You weren't getting paid, so sure.
Oh, I'd like to take out my bank, my funds in the bank.
Mm-hmm. Did we discuss how much money you have in the bank?
Yeah, we discussed that like a year ago.
I don't remember.
Did I? Okay, we leveled up last time, right?
We did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. I almost forgot about that. You owe me money.
Did I roll
do.
HP?
So it turns out I don't have a lot of money in the bank.
Didn't think so.
This happens fucking every...
Take the
Oh,
500
God.
of that.
Wait, of what? What's
you really
happening?
You really did not have much money.
I didn't get paid
okay.
a lot. We have found out that Lance just didn't get paid nearly enough because that was 10 years of service.
Yeah, a
Yep.
long time ago, I helped pay for what was it, like 25% of Lance's plate.
Yeah, just take 500 of that.
All right, done.
Alright, I'll add 300. So there we go. And now I'd like to retire to the countryside.
With
I'll,
that money, I am rich.
What's
Not
the
really.
appropriate time to say, hey, I'd like to be paid for my services?
This is essentially that time. I was just seeing if anyone wanted to do anything in general in the city first.
I mean, I would definitely like to get business out of the way first.
I'll go say hi to my dad.
I mean, where would your dad even live? I assume he lives out in the countryside somewhere.
I don't know, he's an ex-knight. He's not even my real dad. I just want to say hi to him.
You're not even my real dad.
He's not though.
Yeah, in the several
You
few.
don't have to RP it. I just wanted to
In-
let it be known that I say hi.
over.
know you.
I'm assuming you guys like take a few days because the noble house wants you around, at least for a little bit, while they organize their shit and make sure the country doesn't fall to pieces after everything that just happened. So you're staying like about 3 days in the city to rest, recuperate, and do your business.
I can get all my spell slots back.
So in that time, Lance takes a sojourn out into the countryside to visit with his family before returning.
I show up, Dad! I told you to stop calling me Dad like 5 years ago, kid. Shit!
Papa!
Dada!
But Daddy,
Dada, I'm home.
God, why could I picture Lance still calling a father Daddy?
Ooh, Daddy.
Not like that.
Alright, I want to die now.
I'm
I'm actually retiring to the countryside.
But any other business you'd like to
See you
attend to,
later,
Lance?
nerd.
Fuck. Just generally helping around where I can.
They actually don't need too much help once they get the initial like coup that you guys orchestrated out of the way. Many of the people who are still loyal to the lad that you were able to defeat.
I'll decap. I'll take the executioner's job for the day.
they wish to imprison them for the time being and lock the majority of them in the dungeon or have
That's
them
so
exiled
silly.
for the country if they are reprimanded with lesser crimes like being a law officer. Like they were just doing their job. Just get out of the country. Otherwise, most of them are apprehended or have otherwise fled the city, and things seem to be returning to some vague sense of normalcy as the populace of the city begins to reconstruct any buildings that were burned or damaged during the rebellion. There's still lots of potholes and pit marks from various muskets that were shot during the ensuing carnage, but everything is largely peaceful. There were also not a lot of people injured in the proceedings, although there were some casualties in the events. But because of the surprise venture that you guys pulled off, things went majority well.
Man, that doesn't usually happen to us.
Yeah.
It's a new feeling.
Usually in a lot of our in our escapades in D&D, things go poorly.
And now I retire.
But
I'd like to go dig my own grave, please.
no.
Do you have a good pension? Good pension plan?
No. Do you
Oh,
see how much he was getting paid over the course of 10 years? Of course he doesn't.
Gotta get his go.
Lance is a minimum wage worker.
Lance has to get his 401k.
I
However,
can't pay off my student loans, dude.
you didn't go to school.
He did! That's how he learned magic!
I feel like if you're under like a noble,
I feel like if
anything.
you have, I feel like Quartz is the place where if you have military service, they pay for your school.
Probably have noble lineage, but what business would you like to accomplish while you are in courts for the next several days?
Do we get paid?
You can consult with the king and the royal court if you choose.
I imagine someone in the party would do that early into our stay.
By all means.
I was letting Summer speak on anything to get her shit out of the way because this is still her arc technically.
I mean, if they don't need my help, there's nothing really I need to do.
You are beyond your normal tasks of being with Thomas while you are here. They don't need anything in particular that you need to do, so you kind of get a semblance of your old life in resuming the things that you used to do among the castle while coordinating with your friends whenever they come, usually in the evening, whenever the
I
royal
just do my old job, honestly. That's what he'd be happiest doing right now, would be doing his old job.
Therefore, for the rest of the group,
I guess Ren would probably be the one to start the conversation off, just sort of saying, well, it was definitely a task helping quote-unquote rightful rule be brought back to this place. I feel that our services are worthy of some amount of compensation, be it in whatever form each of us would like, and what you'd be willing to pay for us.
I do not disagree. You have done this country a fine debt, and that debt is one that we would be glad to repay. We would not have the power that we have here, should you have not come. We can thank adventurers like yourself, and those of our own nation, who have sacrificed themselves for us. We thank you, and our treasury would like to thank you in due kind. They write up some contracts with you, and they're willing to offer you 3,500 gold apiece.
I take none.
I'll take his.
No, you don't.
Sure, you do it.
They insist the money upon you, Lance.
I'll take it.
No, you're not taking it. I'm not taking it. You're
No.
What
taking
if
mine.
we each take 1,000 of it and you just take 500 of it?
No.
So this is where you take it, but then you give it back to say this is a donation.
I do that.
As you wish. But for the rest of you,
Just have that.
you may add this to your inventory.
This is more of a personal request and one that would probably help the city out a little bit, but I'd also like 2 plots of land. One reasonably larger than the other. The other's just maybe 20 feet by 20 feet. I'd like to build something on there. But the other one, I'd like to come with a building already, preferably.
For the smaller plot of land, what exactly are you trying to do with it?
I want to build a statue.
Aha. What kind of statue?
God.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Just a statue to a god.
Mm.
Yeah, we already know now.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I knew what it was.
they,
You-
they are willing to consider the proposition and give you the plot, but you'll have to go through their city councilors before they make a final decision.
I'll pay for it out of my own pocket. The other one, I've been as your 9-9, the rest of our group has been moving around. I've tried to give back to the communities that I've moved through and start up some orphanages to help the youth, I guess is the best way to put it. And I'd like to start one up here in Quartz.
Okay. Would you like a taxed property or an untaxed property?
Please explain this to me.
In the area of Quartz, the actual city itself is very confined. It's a quite small city, although it's very well developed. If you wanted a plot of land in the city, they would have to tax you for that, just because land is a priority in the city. If you wanted to be on the outskirts of the city, just beyond the wall, that land they can give you untaxed, because they can freely expand the city from that point on.
How big? How much tax? How bad are the taxes that we're talking about here?
Significant. Upwards of 50%.
This wouldn't be a thieves guild. This would just be a straight up orphanage.
If
Do they tax orphanages?
Yes. If I was
Jesus.
to suggest something to you, I would say one outside the city walls. It wouldn't be like far away from the city. It'd just be like, one of the little suburbs of the city.
Yeah, I assume there would still be like, a meaningful way to protect like that area.
Yeah,
Like,
it would mean like if there was ever another invasion, people would probably have to evacuate inside the city, but the city, takes care of its own.
All right. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yes. You are given a very large plot of land. It is tax-free, and you can do with it as you please. You eventually go see the area. It's like a imagine like an inn, a quite large inn. That's the kind of sized building you got. It has a whole like little stable area, a small little, or I guess a tall but small fence around it. It's very quaint and very cozy, very rustic.
Nice.
Yes.
Hold on a second. Would I be able to get a quote on how much this would cost to make to build a building on it? Why do I have copies of Lonesome West?
In its current state, it could be renovated for like fucking 150 gold. It is ready. It's already a good to go building.
Fucking deal.
That's a steal.
You need to be arrested because you just robbed this man.
Fucking
Don't know who
deal.
this contractor is, but you've robbed him.
Blind.
All right.
This man destitute.
That's all I
That's actually
need.
how the discussion over the land went. It's like, all right, so I need you to sign on the papers here, and he just pulled out his fucking orb and just threw it in his face.
I guess I also
Twilight
need to
blinds him.
speak to council members and/or contractors about a statue.
Yeah. That you're given the plot of land free of charge. It is there. It is within one of the large parks that are in the center of the city. But contracting will be a thing we can handle later.
Oh, that's all I got for right now then.
Odd would speak up and say, I've got my own request as well.
By all means.
There's this young boy by the name of Aramal Pestro. He was from the same city that your son was kidnapped and taken to. He hated King Manzo with everything in him. And I'm trying to give him a better life. I'm asking that you take him in, help him grow, and try to gain this life that he deserves.
Yeah, he nods and says, we are certainly one for making sure that those who wish to perform good deeds and have good service within them be rewarded. If you would like, you may be brought under our wing here. You can work within the castle and perhaps train to be a knight one day. You would serve as a squire. It will not be a glamorous life, but it will be a life of hard work and good service.
I know he's not one to shirk away working, and he is a good kid.
The offer is there, should he choose to accept it.
What the fuck, Jerry?
What did he say?
The DM I got was, what would Ren look better in, bronze or copper?
God damn. Copper, so that way he can get turned into wires later on in the years.
He can get looted, that's right.
Good luck.
What?
People break into
Oh,
houses to loot copper wiring.
Yeah,
and
I
pipe-
heard looted.
Looted, not looted. I heard
Oh,
wrong.
I heard
No.
looted.
Okay.
I said looted. Tuh.
But yeah, I'll have a talk with him on this, and I'll get back to you on it.
Very well.
So I need to do some math. Oh, change that to a 3. Okay, I have 1,100 or 11,000 gold. A little over that.
Jesus.
Yeah, I've been saving, Chris. I am smart with money a
It's
lot.
true. That's a lot.
Oh god, that's over my carrying capacity.
You can trade it to platinum.
Yeah, let's just convert some of this to platinum. I'll convert the 300 of it to platinum.
I'm at like half that.
So there we go.
I'm at low 5,000 gold.
I'm at
to
20.
include my platinum.
I'm at 23 gold and 800 platinum. Wait, is that right? Oh no, I subtracted 4. That should be there we go. Yeah, no, I guess I'll have that talk with Aram now.
Yes, unless anyone else wants to do anything.
I have my own thing, but it might take a bit, so he can go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll just like when everything's done, and like I'll pull him to the side, say, so I might have found a very good opportunity for you.
All right. What is it?
It's a drastic change from what you've experienced. I basically got you a chance to stay here in the actual palace itself.
Like as a custodian or something, I guess?
Honestly, you'd be working. It's an opportunity to work your way up to a knight itself.
He just starts like choking at the concept.
Yeah, you'd be starting small as a squire, but it's a great opportunity for you.
Great opportunity? Like, you don't even know what that means. What do you mean a squire? There's no way I could even be a squire.
Repeat?
He is shocked at the mere prospect of being at such a high rank, as he was not even a civilian, basically. And now you're saying he can become part of a noble court.
It's like I said, you'd have to put in a lot of work, but it's there if you want it.
I would do anything for that.
Well then, you just have to talk to the king, and well, you say that you want to do it.
He kind of like looks over the city as you talk to him, all of it glitzy and glimmering in the evening sunlight, and he nods in acceptance to this proposal. He seems to think that this will serve him well.
Just how do I word this?
Don't fuck up.
No. That's an easy way to put it, and a good way to
Good
put
point,
it,
but no.
Just promise me to never let yourself fall as deep as you did. Your life went to hell very quickly, and I know what you went through. But there's so much more opportunity for you, like what I've just shown you. There's so much for you to experience.
No way I could ever end up like that. I never want to. I never wanted it to begin with. Giving me something that could never repay you for.
And I don't want any repayment. I was brought to you for a reason. And I've found what I wanted to do. I wanted to help you.
Thank you. He just kind of like is on the verge of tears, but is quote unquote manning up and offers you a hand. Oh yeah, he was gonna offer you a handshake, but then you fall on him in a hug, and he gives you a bro hug back.
Mm-hmm. Now, keep your chin up and man up. If you're gonna be a knight in the future, you gotta look it.
He nods and looks upon the city one more time with a newfound ambition.
I also tell him to keep the dagger that I gave him a while ago. To remember me by. I might come in to visit when my adventuring is done, but I can't stay. I definitely can't stay, and I'm not going to be around terribly often.
It's okay.
Hold on.
There'll be a lot of work to do, like you said.
Yeah, just hold on to it to remember to never let life blind you.
And which
Don't
item are you giving him?
Yeah, I let him hold on to one of the daggers of wounding that I had.
Understood.
And never let revenge blind you. Otherwise, you just regret everything.
Thank you again.
Mm-hmm. And I pat him on the shoulder one more time and just like I show him to the king, get him set up and all that.
Yep. He is indoctrinated into their ways, taught a little bit about them. You see the little ceremony that they do.
You know, I don't like that word.
In showing him, or they do a little ceremony into making him a squire. This is performed by Niles directly, as Niles knows, is familiar with Aram, and in his dutiful duties as a knight, that is a thing that he needs to get used to in his due time.
Fucking Lance is probably telling him, no, do this.
Let him be Niles the Squire.
That'd be hilarious.
Who he will squire for is undetermined, because he'll need to get used to military stuff just in general around the castle.
We gotta go to boot camp first.
Oh yeah, he's gotta go through a boot camp. That's gonna suck.
Essentially, they don't really have like a formal boot camp, but it's more just like, these are the procedures around the castle. These are the procedures around the city. These are the procedures around here. Do this, do that, and it's like, okay, it's a lot to learn, but I'll do it.
But yeah, I'm done. I'm done after that. That's all Odd wanted.
Understood. What did Chris need to do?
Chris would ask for the sigil of public or a teleportation circle they would have access to.
Because of your good guidance and because Lance is with your group, you are given authorization to use both a private one that is within the castle grounds. It is on one of the top floors of the castle itself, and they have a public one which you may use free of charge. That one is located in the central city.
Okay, I'm gonna put both those because I'll just copy both those.
Yep. You can do courts, public, and private.
I'm putting more detail than that.
Understood.
I put castle grounds, top floor, and central city. Home of the Flash. And then privately, Christ will ask if she'll ask the king or if one of his advisors knows. Fuck, I forgot his full name. Hold on. What? Okay. What they know about a Gaius Cyprianus. I always forget.
Cipriano?
Cyprianus.
That is the one. Yeah.
Soprano.
Yeah, Guy Soprano. That's the one.
That's it.
Brother of Tony.
Oh god, I'm part of the mafia.
Yes. They need to do some things. Excusez-moi. Interesting. Yeah. So the counselors that you speak to, they kind of like associate you to the people who are of most interest. They get you in contact with people who are affiliated with the noble houses of other countries. A lot of the documentation is quite messy, so they're cleaning it up. They ask you to help around if you don't mind, but in that time, they're able to gather information on this guy, Cyprianus, that they have. They note that he is essentially a government worker in the Holy Empire. They don't have a whole lot of information that you don't know already. But what they can confirm to you is recent whereabouts, because there have been communique that have gone on from him in the Holy Empire that has been intercepted by Quartz and has been also forwarded from the kingdoms of Opaless. What these say is that his last whereabouts have him heading from what seems to be his personal residence in the southwest of the country, up into Calderum, which is the capital of the Holy Empire, and then east to a city known as Heracles on the shores of the inland sea. So, they are able to pinpoint such on a map, and they show you that his personal residence is here-ish. Where is it? Here-ish. In this little bay.
God, that's so far away.
In Calderum, this is where he traveled to, and then he went to Heracles, which is over here. And for perspective, you guys are way over here. My map is not zoomed out properly, but that's where it is.
Yeah, I see.
So his last known place of partial residence, but also where he's just working presently, is Heracles.
I was writing Heracles Holy Empire, and I almost wrote Heracles Holy Roman Empire.
Close. Almost.
Not quite correct.
Yeah, you're basically there.
Interesting. I agree. Okay. And do they know anything about a Maris Zazella
Yes.
without telling them my last name?
Understood. They do have some information on her. They do note that she seems to be married to the one Cyprianus. They seem to have had a very long relationship that, from public records, does not acknowledge a child. They do know, however, that she is much more prolific. She seems to be an arcanist of some sort, and she is an international traveler. She has been all over the place. They cannot really pin her down to any one location with the information that they have, but they have a feeling that if there is information that is more contemporary for her, it is probably lost in the time that Quartz was not operable, to put it in the best wording. But they imagine that if you are able to make it out to the Holy Empire, or perhaps Bastion, they would have more ready information on her whereabouts. But it's all a guessing game since she moves around so much.
Do they have the latest, like mention of where she is, or is it just stuff I already know?
They probably have some stuff that you don't know, but it doesn't seem pertinent because it says like, oh, she seems to have visited Quartz and went to the libraries at this time because we have the, her signature there. And she seems to have traveled to Opal S, and she seems to travel in the direction of Dela. But not too much is known beyond that, and the dates are kind of old, so it's just like, okay, she did that at some point in the past.
Okay. Sick. Do I have access to the libraries? Because last time we needed, like, paperwork.
You do indeed, because the old soldiers who were commandeering Quartz are no longer there, and you have free access to the library to any means that you wish.
Cool. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet, but I'm sure I'll be there.
I mean, I know what I would want to do because I forgot about that.
Thanks, I just wanted to know.
I mean, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know what else. I've closed my character sheet. I'm a big dumb.
If there is anything you want to do there, now is a good moment to do that. If there's anything that anyone would like to do while in the city, you may also do that.
Alright, make them get me some fucking dwarven plate mail.
Sure, if you would like
Can that be their gift to me?
They can certainly requisition you some dwarven plate.
I'm blocking.
In the last couple days, they have gotten in contact with the Empire of Azar to reintroduce connections. The trade routes from there have been opened, and they're trying to resume all previous activity, as has once been, since it has been closed for the last 6 to 8 months. And they will be able to get that by the time you leave.
I am the most pog right now.
Oh, no.
Also, for what I DM'd you, I assume you know enough about that to take care of it.
Yes.
Okay.
I ask for a really dumb item here. Chris, can they find me this?
Boy. Good question. Please hold.
It's also a very rare, but it's minor.
I must
Yeah, I
read
should
you.
probably look at the items.
It's a single-use item.
Probably not. I will see.
I don't expect them to,
No.
but if I don't ask, I won't have a chance.
Yeah, no joy. They try to coordinate with their small council of mages, and they do not seem to have possession of such an item or the abilities to create such an item.
You're useless to me.
But we gave you land and lots of stuff.
Yeah, you've already done that. Now you're useless to me.
It's true. He's not wrong.
Late.
Imagine like getting your paycheck from your boss, and then the moment they hand it to you, you're useless. What? You're fired. I know.
I did that to my boss one day at Pizza Hut. Fucking Birdie was just like, yeah, our systems are down, so we're not gonna be able to direct deposit anything to your card. So I just have to give you a physical check this the next couple weeks. And it's like, all right, what time is it? 8?
Oh,
I'm off. All right, you're useless to me. See you tomorrow.
also,
I
how
just
much
walked
would
out.
What? I mean, I'm pretty sure I told Eric more than once that, like, what do you even do here?
What's up, Summer?
Would they happen to have a +2 shield?
A +2 shield. I do not believe they would.
Okay.
Man.
Hi, I have 25 natural AC now.
Natural is not the word for that.
Okay, like without using any spells, my AC is 25. I can now get up to 32.
What do you mean you have natural
Oh my
25
God.
AC? Rips off shirt that just gleams and glistens.
Can I get some alchemy books so that way I can continue trying to get proficiency with these alchemist supplies?
Give me a persuasion check.
You know how those go. You know
Oh,
how
just
those go.
Turn drugs into alcohol. It's easy.
Oh well, Jerry said he inspire it, so D6. That's a 5.
Understood. Yeah, you are able to find some alchemy books when you find Christ in the library. But they will not let you take those on your adventure, unfortunately.
Son of a bitch. Fine, I'll just write down everything that I can.
Uh,
While going
you-
through-
Sure, actually,
Is there not a bookstore?
there are some bookshops around the city, but they are poorly stocked because of the obvious. They were not a very trading place while the others were here.
Can I find a potion of giant size?
God.
Potion of giant.
No.
No,
No.
Chris.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
no, no,
tell
no,
you.
no, no.
It's a
straight up,
legendary item, Chris.
Oh.
and you
I
don't-
cannot. I cannot find one.
Can I find a scroll of Taras summoning?
Free, please.
There's
Um,
3 of them actually.
No, there's 17 of them. They're all in the library.
Ooh, excellent! I
Alright.
would like to hold on. Sleight of hand,
They-
15.
They were accidentally categorized in the first level scrolls, so
Ooh.
But
I always forget I have expertise, or not expertise, proficiency in sleight of hand.
yeah, because of sewing.
Yep. True.
But you're the book thing.
Oh, right. Would you like to try to copy these notes down intricately or quickly?
One of those means it's going to take the entire time, and the other means I would still have time to do other things.
You'll have time to do other things in general, except for research. But to get these notes, as many as you can, would you like to do it quickly or would you like to do it intricately?
Intricately, I'll go into the night if I have to.
Understood. Go ahead and give me what check you
This is a
need to
24-hour
make.
library?
I'll make it 24-hour if I have to.
I'll make it 24 hour.
I'll break back in.
What do you need here?
Ask Ren to help you break into a library so you
I
can
don't need
study
his help.
books?
I
Looks
don't
at
need
him.
his help.
What a fucking dweeb.
I need you.
I've never heard of a more nerd thing to do.
Would Chris not be proud of him?
No.
Chris would understand.
I need you to make an alchemy check.
What? I don't have proficiency though.
That'd be an intelligence check then.
All right.
I'm trying to work toward proficiency with doing all
Yeah.
this.
Intelligence check, good sir.
Oh, okay.
Oh, very good. And then I would like you to make an investigation check.
That's about the same. Oh, it's a 7.
Understood. You are able to you find one book that seems to be very valuable for studying, and you try to copy down as many of the important chapters as you can before you're eventually kicked out of the library in due time. You have notes that you can study over the course of a 3-day period, and you may learn something. You do not know how much you will learn.
Okay. Then I imagine I would work toward getting. Do I even need a staff of healing at this point? No, I feel like I do. Is it possible for me to get a staff of healing?
The staff of healing, you say, good sir.
Can I just
Staff of-
mail him mine? Can I just do that?
Are you not using yours anymore?
No, Corva doesn't use his at all.
Summer has a Rod of Resurrection now. That's the better one. That's the legendary
I just
one.
want to give him mine. I just say the Corva mailed it.
We
Do
don't want
not
your
say
sloppy
that.
seconds.
I don't know where that rod's been.
In looking through their storehouses and their magical shops, as well as the royal magical treasury that they have, they do not seem to have anything on offer, unfortunately.
All right.
They got goggles and knives.
God damn, we don't need those.
I don't know, man. 120-foot dark vision is pretty dope.
What armor do I use again?
Can confirm. Pretty
Yeah,
dope.
breastplate. Yeah, exactly.
Do they have plus anything breastplate?
Plus anything breastplate. They could probably have a +1 breastplate. That would probably be easy enough. Does this intrigue you?
I mean, I need an upgrade in my armor. I've been running with the same armor since like the single digit sessions.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, I'll take
Hi, I'm a wizard.
I'll take +1 breastplate.
Alrighty. Hold on.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Probably Summer's dead.
Dead. I'm just
good.
double checking a thing.
It's a rare, so
God damn it. Acquisitions Incorporated. Fuck off.
yeah. AI. I untick AI just because I hate it.
Neat. Cool. Give me a persuasion check again.
I'm guidancing this one because I don't trust myself. Yeah.
You did not trust yourself.
Yeah, I'm good to never trust myself. God, guidance or just the dice added to our rolls sucks today.
You are indeed able to procure a +1 breastplate. And they
How
are
much?
willing to give you free of charge. Actually, I'll charge you a tiny bit. 200 gold.
Okay. Fuck. Now
You know
that's
what?
a
You have
steal.
money, 200 gold.
I do have money. And portable hole.
A portable hole. That is a good question.
Everyone has a few portable holes.
Don't say that.
Am I wrong?
Don't talk about my portable hole like that.
Some more dust filled than others.
They do have a portable hole. And would be willing to part with it for a reasonable price. What are the prices for rare items?
505,000.
That
They'd be willing to part with that for 4,000 gold.
Can I talk them down?
You know what roll is required for that.
I hand on 2,000 gold.
Can I assist?
I'm still gonna talk it down. I don't know. Is he allowed to assist?
I'll leave this to Odd.
Yikes. Imagine charging someone 4,000.
I'll take whatever help I can get. 13.
You may guidance it as well.
I mean, I didn't say, but okay.
I'll let you.
All right. 16.
16. They're willing to knock the price down by 500.
500 to 3,500.
So basically what they paid you.
Yeah, pretty much. See, I could just, yeah, I could honestly afford that on my own. Just shave off this much. And then slash R 31 23 minus 1,500. Okay, I'm good.
Excellent.
6.
Do you know what business was happening in the library now, Chris?
I don't know about the library, but I do know, quickly, above games, everyone else, I have a stone of good luck. I assume no one else wants one, needs one, has the attunement slots for one.
Yeah, I don't.
And Aaron gave his to Zoe. You don't want it?
Zoe already has a stone of good luck.
No, that's what I said. I meant to Summer.
I'm
Got it.
full on attunement slots, dude.
Okay, I'm just making sure. So I will sell my Stone of Good Luck.
Aha, that is a different thing.
Yeah, I believe it's an. Is it an
Uncommon.
uncommon? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got it for. What is it?
100
Between 100 and 500?
We got it for 170 gold.
170 gold.
They're willing to buy that for 250.
250. Makes its price go down. Does the exact same thing since when I bought it.
I thought you bought it for less.
We bought it for 170.
Oh, 170. I thought my brain doesn't work. Okay.
remember
For
we
some
both bought one.
no, for some reason I heard 170 and thought 750, which is above the 500. I realize now, but I'll take it.
It's fine. Brain no work good.
Bring
What?
over.
What? What number did you say again? Just to be sure for me.
250.
250. Cool. I'm the brain.
250 gold.
I'm the brainlet.
Wait, no.
Brr.
I'm so fucking excited. Ooh.
Hey, I have 20 AC now.
Free machine go. G-
Gah.
g-
Okay.
I don't think there's any other thing possibly that they could have that could interest me except for +2 armor. Definitely don't have that.
They do have dwarven plate that they could requisition. However,
Well, Chris.
Ah, yes, the rogue
I
one
hate
plate.
to tell you, but I'm a rogue. I only have light armor proficiency, so unless they're strutting their ass out with fucking +2 studded leather, I got no interest.
it's just the whole crew like walking into the next encounter. It's like, and here's the knight, and here are the mages, and hi guys.
It's just a
Clang,
bunch of
clang,
people in
clang.
fucking studded leather, or not studded leather, fucking dwarven plate.
Ren's just over here beating some pots and pans together.
You're actually using like Chris's like walking cane just to like hold yourself up. Like, oh god, it's so heavy.
Actually, there's something that I'm interested in, but not for me.
hmm
Can they procure Elven chain?
They cannot hear. They are not associated with that. However, by the negotiations between Thomas, Lance, and Dela, they're going to form a good relationship with them, so that's nice. Maybe in the future one day. Doesn't help you, but
Alright, but can you get my little girl here Elven chain? That's all I care about.
they cannot at this current
Okay.
moment.
Like I said 15 minutes prior, useless to me. I just
Oh,
want
it's
Zoe to
fucking
not be dying.
raining here.
Oh, in real life?
Yes, I want to cry.
Repeat.
Me.
That's why my migraines got slowly worse all day.
Ooh, fools.
I should just zip around to different cities asking about Elven chain.
Just ask the guy you sold that staff to the next time we run into him.
Ooh,
Yeah.
gonna sell that guy back a Sunblade. Yeah, you can have it back. I don't need it.
Actually, yo, anyone want to help me chip in for a bowl for Heroes Feast, just in case?
A bowl?
Yeah, you gotta have a gem encrusted bowl.
Oh, a gem encrusted bowl. That's a little more fancy than they can just give you.
How much?
Yeah, it's like 1,000 gold.
It's just like, you want some soup, bro? Here's a bowl.
Don't you have the money for it?
I do. I was just like, I was just wondering if anybody else wants to chip in.
I'll give you 500.
Because it's a group effort. Okay. I'll subtract 500 from me then.
An expensive bowl.
It is an expensive.
I mean,
bowl.
Heroes Feast is a good spell.
Very good spell, but it's an expensive bowl.
There needs to be a spell where you get an expensive bowl to get that good high for the good kush.
It's called Wish.
Ah, thank you for reminding me that I need to go and try to find some low life here. There's
Have you
zero.
tried looking in a mirror?
Yes, I hated what I
Mm.
saw.
Jesus.
This has just been one clap back after another. Jesus.
But yeah, you find a place at some time, and we can handle that later.
I think I'm just gonna spend whatever time I have to keep studying for the dossier feat thing.
That is a thing that you were doing. How many days do you have checked off on that?
3 out of 14.
You have 3 more days that you can apply to that.
Sick. Almost halfway through.
Hell yeah.
Neat.
That's all I do.
That's all you do. You do very... Oh, yeah. Do you know what you're looking for in the library?
I think that's what I do in the library study.
Understood. Just making sure. But yes. Your time in courts continues. The days pass by.
I need to find a lowlife. And by lowlife, I mean a drug dealer. There's zero way
Oh.
that this city doesn't have a drug dealer.
That's what you meant by low life. My bad.
What'd you think I meant?
I thought you meant by going to the place to recruit for your orphanage.
That I don't have a thieves guild in?
Listen. But yeah,
you still
you
need people to work the orphanage.
You can try
Yeah,
to
somebody has
find.
to work it.
You can try to find a low life. It will be difficult though. Give me an investigation check. Roll is very high.
God, I hate it here.
Yep. You are able to find some people who clearly used to work in that industry. They were like barely above board, but right now they are all clean and no longer working because the previous government was not very kind to that sort of stuff, and they did not allow the black market to operate in any way, shape, or form. So
God, I hate it here.
lots of people have been cleared out, and business is bad.
What I'm hearing is power vacuum.
A little bit.
Shit!
You
Yeah, you
know
guys
what you have
for
to
a
do.
fucking job? Just hit him up with the, yo, I can get like $2,000 worth of drugs to you by tomorrow. Do I want to become a drug lord in this fucking city? This is the second time in a Chris campaign I'd become a drug lord.
I feel like you've already hit that goal in one thing. Probably should go for other things.
No, I'm gonna do it. What was the fucking city I bought drugs in with Zoe? It was Almori, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, that was like session 4, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna sort of try to get a hold of people that I think I could trust with doing this. And if they are willing, I would like to enlist them to become drug dealers under my employ.
Understood. The plan is then to get drugs from Almori to Orts?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of drugs?
Bliss, Subtle Flower. Fuck, let me find the list. Where's the list?
Nectar.
Nectar's one.
I'll tell you what
There's
they
the list.
have.
I know Skip's out of the question.
They have Bliss, they have Gravy, they have Nectar, they have Skip, they have
Dream Gum.
Dragon Dust. Those are the ones that they have. That they can easily move around.
That was Bliss, Gravy, Nectar. What else?
Skip.
Skip and Dragon Dust.
I'll take Dragon Dust, Bliss, and a single use of Skip.
And how are these being transported?
I'm going to transport them.
Understood. So you're just trying to procure them and then move them to the city?
I'm literally just gonna say, hey, group, I'll be back in like a day. And I'm just gonna, like, walk outside the city and teleport via a tree.
That is what you do. You have some conversations back in Aomori. The city here, as you come back, is in dire straits. As you look upon the strait into the ocean, you do see that there is currently a battle occurring between several ships. It seems to be fevered and pitched, and there's lots of soldiers all moving about. But what semblance of the lower markets is still here is willing to negotiate with you for some quick dollaroos. Which ones did you say you wanted to purchase?
Bliss, Nectar, Dragon Dust, and a single use of skip.
A single use of skip.
Yes.
Yes. And how much would you be like? How much would you like to move with regards to everything except for the skip?
1,000 gold's worth.
Understood. They would be willing to accommodate that. Just straight up, yeah.
Just straight up?
Yeah. You give them 1,000 gold, they'll give you what they have of those things.
Okay. And I bring it back and distribute it to the people that I have enlisted in quartz. Except for the skip.
Cool deal. And is there anything else that you'd like to do as revolves around this deal?
No, but I make it very clear that I'm always going to be near and/or watching.
Give me,
Intimidation?
if you want. That was my first instinct. Understood. They take your words to heart. They're like, all right, man, calm down.
Listen, Ren's been fucked once since he started out in these types of endeavors. He's not down for it again.
I'm guessing this was the roll you made earlier, Jerry.
Yes.
Okay.
Such is done.
That's all I immediately have to do.
Yes. Anybody else while you're in quartz?
I'm good.
Very good. However, as time goes on, you always have further destinations to go. What is the next plan of action that you?
So we know the general direction of where Zoe needs to go, but we don't know exactly where we need to go.
Isn't it like this way?
It's, from what we gathered, it's like exactly this direction or something like that.
As you all gather, Zoe mentions, and she says, "It definitely seems like it's somewhere to the southwest. I'm not sure where, though. It could be anywhere. There's a lot out there."
There's a whole duck face out there.
I keep forgetting about that.
It's the duck. We're
Wah.
holding up something. Look at that giant arm.
Well, we have a means of getting into Bastion. We want to stop by there and see how that changes.
I need to head to the southwest. To the forest that's in a place like right around there. I have
Like here? This one?
business to attend to.
I don't have anything to do until we get into the Occident.
I finished my business with Aram, and I don't know what else there is right now. So I'm good. I'm good to do whatever.
Do we still have the tiefling girl?
She is in your care at the moment.
Shit. Right.
I was gonna say, did we forget about the other child in our care?
I forgot.
Xenia is still there.
Shit. What do we do with her?
We were
Gotta
supposed to go look in the Tiefling village. It was like around here, I think, or here. I forget where.
Where are the
Chris?
tieflings, Chris?
Is that what you would like to investigate while you spend your time here?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Understood. Do you want to get any information on them, or are you just gonna wander blindly?
Probably ask people.
Yeah.
What shall you do? That is mostly for odd.
What? Oh, mostly for me. What?
This is your tiefling ward.
This? What?
You're the one who talks to her.
So can Ren.
I mean, it's mainly been handled by you and Zoe. Like every time Ren's talked, it's been like a main response to Odd and Zoe. So it's just like this is not Ren's.
Shit. All right. Well, I guess I would try to get details of like. So she says she's from this tiefling tribe or whatever.
Mhm.
I guess I would just like ask her for details on this tribe, what she can remember, and just like try to ask around about that.
Hmm. Hmm.
Crunch.
Some that I hear.
I'm sorry, I'm eating a lemon candy.
Okay, that's acceptable. They always stay by the beach apparently. I guess I would ask about any tiefling tribes that have settled down near near the coast or by a beach or something.
You find one of the royal counselors, and they say, "We do have very marked nomadic tribes of tieflings. They usually camp out by the oceans to the north of here, a little east of the nearby ports that are there."
Alright, then I guess we just have to go through some of those and ask around about insert her dad's name here because Odd would remember, but I don't.
Understood. So you
Was
shall
it
venture.
Abdul?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I have to go check his token.
Where is it again? Can somebody point the arrow there?
Right around here.
On the north, east of the port.
Oh, north.
East, yeah.
I'll do it. I'll take her there.
You wish to?
By yourself?
Question mark?
Do you speak Infernal?
Yeah,
Nope.
can you? Yeah, you can't communicate with her.
Also, if factual. Never mind, I cry.
But you are indeed aware of the movements that the royal court mentions to Odd. They do generally head to the ocean during the summer and then head inland close to the mountains during the winter.
How far away are they from Quartz? Would they know?
Oh god, real close.
Close?
It's a jog. It's a jog from the city to the north.
Okay,
Look at that. It's 5-6 miles max.
So I could go there and come back. Anyone want to take a trip with me?
Yeah, I can go. Why not?
I already know Zoe's gonna want to come along.
She is indeed.
I'm just asking about if anybody wants to come.
I didn't get attached to this girl. I'm in the library.
All right.
Very
Oh,
well.
I'm also talking with my cat.
You do so.
Oh yeah, he can talk.
I
now.
forgot Wraith was still charmed by me.
He tries to learn more about the things that you're studying about and spends the rest of the time napping.
He's
Pet
like,
me.
"What are you studying about?" "Oh, it's just stuff from my mom. She's an elf." "What kind of cat is an elf?"
I don't know that kind of cat. But
I
yes.
I poked the cat.
What kind of meow is that?
I don't know.
It's because Fortuna.
It says in common. Meow.
I can only imagine it does the eye glare when it does that.
Absolutely.
I guess taking Zoe and Ren with me, we go up. We take Zinnia north.
Yes. You take a little day trip to the coast. Once again, coming to an ocean that seems to be, as you look upon the beaches here, coming to the port city, it's the easiest way to travel in that direction without going over hills and dales. You come upon the mostly blue ocean. It seems to be clouded slightly by a slight bit of pink that seems to come upon the sea foam.
That's unsettling.
In your time here, though, you ask around a little bit, and the locals of the area confirm where the tiefling tribe is camped. You head that way a little bit east, going towards some craggy cliff sides along the coastline that lead up away from the beach, and then back down into the lowlands close to the Confederation border, whereupon you do find that there is a small nomadic encampment that seems to be there. There's several houses that are situated there, and they seem to be lived in at the moment.
Are they houses or yurts?
These are kind of like permanent dwellings, and then they take their like various yurt sort of things during the winter.
Hashtag just yurt things.
Yeah, I guess I'll like try to. Once we get there, I'll ask around. It's like if they knew a tiefling by the name of Abdul and who had a young daughter named Xenia.
They coordinate with you after a little while, and they do say they remember Abdul. He was taken away quite some time ago, it seems, that they were gone for maybe about 20 years. But they do recognize the name Xenia. They thought both of them to be lost for a very long time, but they are willing to take her into their little culture and make sure she is raised properly, even though it seems her parents are no longer with her.
Yeah, I feel like this is the best she's gonna get, right, Jerry?
Seems like it.
I asked Jerry.
You
not
asked
Ren.
Jerry and you got Ren, yeah.
Oh, wasn't. I was like half paying attention.
I think this is the best. Yeah, it's the best. Oh,
Please no.
wow.
I,
This brings out his inner
listen,
Batman.
Listen, I'm method acting because I'm half focused on the task at hand, half focused on something else. Something that's a very bad decision.
Okay.
Is it drugs?
Always.
Are you talking in or out of character?
Oh, you know.
Is alcohol considered a drug? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
The
then yes.
neurotoxin.
And yes. In both, yes.
Well, I guess we have to. We leave Xenia here and like at least leave them word that Abdul had a friend and what was his name again? The human.
That is a friend he met in the dream, so they probably didn't know each other in reality.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'll inform them that Abdul is missing and presumed dead. I don't say any of this in front of her.
Oh yeah.
Let alone in Infernal. And just, like, yeah, just do your best to take care of her and make sure she's not traumatized at all from what happened.
When you're saying your final goodbyes, Xenia runs up to you and gives you and Zoe a hug. And she says, Salam Natad, got to turn to Zoe now. Bye bye.
She knew bye-bye. Okay. Yeah, I'll just, in Infernal, take care of the little one and hold your head up high.
She smiles quite broadly and is welcome into her new family.
And then we go back.
You do indeed return as Xenia departs your group. Now, make them disappear. And you return to Quartz.
Losing NPCs by the minute, guys.
That's kind of the goal.
Now we just gotta offload this bitch Niles.
Yeah.
What do you mean? He's not coming with us.
He is indeed in Quartz. He does need to oversee some things. How is Lance doing though? The court knows that you are on a journey.
Moral choices. A damn good question. Come back to me in like 5 minutes.
Wow, I think we're done with everyone else though, unless anyone has anything else
Like
to do.
the issue with Lance is he wants to stay, but he also wants to go. Hmm.
Just tell your boyfriend you love him and you'll see him soon.
And then fuck him.
Which one?
That's the real question.
Is the next location we are headed to still on this part of the continent?
Yes. As noted back at the map.
I just need to be pointed to it again.
It is this light blue dot in Opal S.
He will travel with them to there.
That is a thing that you can do.
Mm-hmm.
And you have your transport via trees if you ever need to come back. And I need to plug in my thing. That being said, do we have any other business in Quartz?
I do not.
I'm good.
Chris, would I know how long Skip is effective for? Like, how long you're under the influence of Skip?
You would, so I'll tell you.
To quote a friend of mine, I need the timing the shit out of this.
You would know that it is a scaling thing. And I will send that to you privately.
Hours?
Yes.
Okay.
Also this. Please hold. Oop.
Okay. Yeah, I can manage that.
You taking a day for yourself?
Yeah, once we're out on the road.
Oh boy. Who's gonna move the cart?
Other people have been. Chris has been like, up there a good portion of the time. She's got it.
I ask Wraith if he can talk to the horses.
They do not like me that much.
Shit, I meant to. I'm not awakening these fucking
okay.
horses.
They almost stomped on me at what point?
I've got to find a squirrel though, eventually.
Oh no.
God.
Chris knows what this is.
We all know what it is.
There's no surprise there.
What? It's just a good old-fashioned Mexican squirrel. Thought there was just a lot of silence following that.
You're gonna hire the squirrel to work in your thieves guild, right?
He's gonna be an assassin. It's gonna be Twist.
The last thing that you
Twist
see
is more of a thief.
before you
Twist
die
is a
is
thief,
me.
bro.
Little
You
swashbuckling
want an assassin
squirrel.
rogue, you get a rat and you name it Zasha.
Just
Yeah.
name it Ratatosker.
Chris Radamatosker got some big boy changes recently, where he has the multiple acorns again. There's one that heals him for a percentage of his health and also gives him percentage max health increase. And there's another that gives him crit chance and makes his dash crit.
Okay,
It's
but
fucking dumb.
okay, but if we're awakening a rat, here's my proposal. I will send Chris this chef class, and you find one named Remy.
Ah, yes.
I'm not having another character named Remy in another campaign that I'm in.
No.
But
See,
this one will. Oh wait, that one also cooks. Fuck.
we get two of them. We awaken both of them, but we feeble mind one of them, and we just call them Pinky and Brain.
What
No,
the fuck?
find a fat one and name him Biggie Cheese.
A very powerful rat named Charles Entertainment Cheese.
Then you have to make him an orphan, though.
Oh no!
Wait a minute, he was an orphan?
Yes.
Huh.
Hold on.
Good thing I never went.
What-
Otherwise, my childhood would be ruined.
Anyway,
Yeah, continue with this.
I still like the idea. Of
We're
cheese.
idiots.
The real question being, do you have any other business that you need to do in courts before you set out?
no.
I'm good.
Then let's do a thing. Trying to find a thing to do it with. That'll do. Oh no!
Yeah, according to this article, Chuck E. Cheese, his full name is Chuck Entertainment Cheese. He's an orphan, and he never had his own birthday, so he fills the void by hosting birthday parties for everyone else.
Man, way to make Chuck E. Cheese's depressed
Real,
now.
uh,
Chuck E. Cheese's is already depressing, Troy.
Yeah.
I'll put it in D&D, but
Never-
there it is.
Never
Real,
been, but had the pizza, and that pizza's pretty depressing.
Real Doofenshmirtz background here.
Yeah,
My
I
mother
can't
never
believe Chuck E.
appeared to
Cheese
my
was
own
the
birth-
original Doofenshmirtz.
Chuck E. Cheese evil.
All right, but where's his crack
Incorporated.
daughter?
Oh no. I can't believe Chuck E. Cheese is divorced.
He didn't get the daughter in the divorce.
Just like Doofenshmirtz.
Wait, no, free. He didn't even get married.
What a sinner.
What, are we still talking about Chuck E. Cheese? I'm so confused.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we
Kind
are.
of.
Somehow
Anyway.
this conversation is still going, Chris. I don't know.
No, I'm
how.
just shocked
We're,
that there's
we're
even.
memeing horribly while you're setting things up.
I don't understand how there's lore about Chuck E. Cheese getting married.
Look at the inside
There's
part.
not lore about Chuck E. Cheese getting married.
Okay, so that was just a meme.
Yeah,
That was the
Yeah.
meme, 'cause
but he is a
we said
very
he's like
powerful rat
Doofenshmirtz.
named Charles Entertainment Cheese.
And he makes all the rules.
That being said, you do have your next destination. You seek to head to the various place that Ren needs to go to in service of his newfound god that he seeks to aid. You can review of that place if you choose in the city, or you can just set out.
What place?
This is a place that Ren knows about, sort of. You
With-
know that you need to go there at least.
Yeah, I don't necessarily know what I should be asking about, right? Because it's just stuff about the Arbor.
You know what
But-
you need to generally do once you get there, but you know nothing about the location that you're going to.
Yeah, I was gonna say ask about the location.
Yeah, I should probably do some research into the forest itself. Like any known dangers in the forest, any known inhabitants, so on and so forth.
Yes. So, give me an investigation check.
Okay, Sim.
Fuck. There it is. Hiya.
With your guidance.
Hiya. 19.
That's pretty good. Yes. In looking up some general information, where are you looking for this information, in fact?
Probably the library in Quartz.
Understood.
See Carissa and her cat.
You come upon your accomplice, but go your separate way to do your own research. What you do find is that
When you say my accomplice, are you referring to the catacarist?
oh,
Yes.
you know.
God damn it.
Hold on, a thing happened and I must deal with that. God damn. God damn. Alright. As you begin to do your research on the location, you note that it is a place within Opal S. It is along the coast of the Zarin. It is a quite large forest by this name. Is the Colsard Woodlands. It is seen as a local area that is generally sacred to elves, and because of that, most elves in Opal S will give it pilgrimage to several of the ancient ruins that are within. It seems that no one lives or inhabits in the forest beyond wild creatures and whatnot. And it's seen as more of just like a religious site and is kept sacred in such a way. Beyond that, as elven culture is not very pronounced in the Opolis area, it seems to be more of a human colony than anything. The area is largely left to its own devices, beyond slight maintenance of the various ruins within, which contain several very old temples from the 5th Age, as well as several ruined cities and towns of the 5th Age.
What's the worst that can happen going in here?
Well, now that you've said that,
I'm sure it'll all work out completely. I mean, come on. Have we ever had anything bad happen on this journey?
Not
We
a
just did a
thing.
coup.
So much
No.
bad happens on this journey.
We just successfully completed a coup.
The fact that we had to complete a coup in the first place.
I mean, that's not something bad that happened on our journey.
We're just vaguely associated with the coup, even though we're the main orchestrators of such.
No, I organized a resistance. Or a rebellion, rather. Not a resistance.
It's a raku, obviously.
Anyway, I think that's all I need because, really, what's more fun than just diving into danger headfirst with little to no knowledge about what you could be getting yourself into?
Not dying.
Say that to Ren right now. Let's see how that conversation goes.
All right, he was gonna have his adventure while going on his adventure. I forgot.
Exactly.
Just literally, hey Ren, wake up. Huh?
Well, the first job is somebody has to find him.
Wowie.
Hey, you're finally awake.
Oh no. Literally wakes up in the back of the wagon. You're finally awake.
No.
For some reason, it's odd saying it to him.
And you're all in handcuffs.
No.
not
I feel like I've been in this place before.
What is this, my
Not
7th
ours,
playthrough?
Yeah.
Odd
I
how
can't
we've done it
escape.
again.
God. Stop. Cease and desist.
However, before you depart, your benefactors here, who you've reinstated into the government, thank you once again for your service. King Rudin himself speaks upon you all. Whatever your journeys see you forth further west, I certainly seek for your best. God damn it, my words fell apart. Seek for your safety and goodwill as you continue further out west.
I was about to say, don't worry, we'll be back, but that feels really ominous.
I'll be back.
So will I. Sooner or later.
Certainly, Lance. Your deeds here have been more pronounced than you even know. You are, by all means, one of the most noble knights of this fair city. Free city now. The king is about to do some various royal goodwills to send you on your way. However, an attendant comes through saying, Sir, and before he's able to get halfway down the hall, he begins to say that someone seems to be here. Before the doors of the throne room are dramatically opened up to reveal a guest.
Oh, hey.
I know that token.
Fuck that dude.
Also, why do we still have dead people?
Oh shit. They're not here. There's no corpses. Don't look at them. Why-
No, they piled them up as a warning to anyone else who would dare start a coup.
Some of those were their people, so.
A hefty
Why
dwarf.
do you look like a World of Warcraft dwarf?
I think he is a World of Warcraft dwarf. But he is a very large, hefty dwarf who begins to march in unabated, despite several people trying to get him to calm down. Lance, you do recognize this as Emperor Drymelig.
Lance sighs. He knows what he's about to get into.
He kind of like comes upon you all and just kind of like looks upon the adventuring group, and he then makes like a parting motion with his hands impatiently.
So I can't just gotta walk around.
The king kind of sighs as well, and he says, "We shall, I suppose, introduce you, and introduce him to our own court, Emperor Drymelig. It has been some time." "Oh, yes, it has! Some time indeed. Seems you can't even hold down your own kingdom. How about all that? We've done our best with what we have. With good fortune, we had one of our fair knights return, and with his companions here, we're able to restore peace to our nation." "Aye, peace, and all that. I'm glad you've opened up the trade networks. Person before you, he wasn't quite kind and keen on good business propositions. I suppose that's why I'm here today." He kind of like turns back, and the doors open once more.
I swear to God, if he brings a crystal in here, I'm gonna shit myself.
Well,
I'm shitting myself. Fuck you.
Hey, look.
Meh.
I hate my life.
I just kind of like whisper to the group, it's like, do we need to be here for this, or?
Lance refracts and he screams in Corva's head. I fucking hate my life!
I think we should take some steps back.
Do you wish to remain as a group for the proceedings, or would you like to excuse yourselves? That is up to you.
That's a reason
What?
to leave.
Not my
Yeah.
pig, not my farm. To quote Ian.
If you would like to leave, that is certainly a thing you can do.
Staying.
Are you staying?
There's no real reason to leave, so yeah, stay.
Just
Uh,
checking.
I guess we're staying.
We've had the venture here, Mr. Rudenshine. A venture down into the depths, one that we've made with not the foremost aid of anyone else, but we've acquired a very rare artifact, one that I think would do both of our places quite a lot of peace and prosperity in the future. What exactly is it? The magic gem, one that I'm attuned to, and one that will give us all a lot of strength. I just wanted to see how strong you still were. I understand you're moving on in age, as am I. I believe things are changing. The world becomes more chaotic by the day. What say you? The king gets several of his advisors to come with him. You are welcome to that negotiation, Lance. Would you like to participate?
Oh, fine.
Summer's just like, I don't like this.
I don't want to be here.
The
When do I get to retire?
the king asks the group, "I've been advised a bit on whatever this thing is. It seems to be something they found in their endless expanse into the depths beyond their home in Azar. It seems to definitely be magical, as far as our arcanists can discern. It carries with it great power. From the proposition that he is level to us, seems to be offering it for our safety as well as Azar's, if terrible things may come to pass, as various rumors that they've heard seem to be transpiring to the west."
Was it, like, sealed or something?
It seems to have been sealed beyond in a very dark portion of an ancient ruin that they were able to discover from below.
Wow, that really sounds like it should have never been unearthed.
Thomas kind of like looks upon it several times and says, "It'd be quite beneficial for us, though. It truly is so magical."
We don't know what it does.
New recruit reporting in.
At the very least, from what Drymelig is suggesting will keep the city safe and in good health, assuming all of these chaotic rumors are true. Not one to stoop to superstition in most of my time, but I cannot say that I have not seen chaos in our days. Never once has City of Quartz fallen to anything before now. But then, that is behind us, I suppose. I never thought that I would be kidnapped either. Not something that was planned.
Yeah, that was my fault. You don't have to keep bringing it up. I know I did a bad job.
Did nothing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Hackett is proof.
I did nothing wrong.
Hackett is proof of that. Done well.
Stop bringing it up then! God!
Point is, perhaps there is something to these superstitions. What do you say, Lance? You are clearly far skilled. You've probably seen many things as you've been on this pilgrimage that you've been on.
I have to roll a bunch of saves really quick.
Before you do, the question he asks is, do you think this could benefit Quartz? Think we should keep our old alliance with, Auric in this?
I don't see a reason as to why we wouldn't keep the alliance. It worked out before. It's the whole reason that the city was started in the first place. It'd be pointless to, not keep that, because then we just go under.
Generally in agreement. So you, Thomas. It seems fine to me. If truly things are taking a turn for the worse, might as well secure our safety by whatever means.
So I agree with the keeping an alliance. I do not agree with that, however. Points at that. That's nasty. No.
I hope you point when you say that's nasty, but you're pointing at this guy and he just has a tear rolled out his cheek.
No, he looks to the rest of the group. He's like, is he pointing at me?
Like,
Did I do
that,
something?
Is there something in my teeth?
that thing should
Just
be...
look at my teeth.
That thing should be put back in the earth where it was found. If it was dug up from like a tomb or something, that's not good. I don't trust that in the slightest.
I got a question. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go for it.
Does this crystal look any just because of the token? Does this crystal look any similar to the one that the fucking Emperor in the Confederation was in?
Give me a Arcana check.
I have a piece of that crystal, by the way, that the Emperor was in.
12.
It looks familiar. It's large. It seems to be glowing with a magical radiance of some sort. But it doesn't seem similar. You do remember that one seemed to have various chiseling in it and seemed to be of a red color as opposed to a blue color. So there is difference that you at least know.
Lance cringes visibly.
What do you have against it? Your pilgrimages have taken you to strange underground ruins from what you've told me.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like the things we find down there. We find stuff like gloom down there.
Doesn't seem to be associated with that. And even then, Auric and his army is quite capable in conquering gloom.
Okay. I don't want to do what you want. I don't like it, but okay.
Alright, so that's what you have to say?
That one, Lance doesn't care.
Understood.
Do what you want with it.
Very well. Everyone reconvenes and says, "It is very well then, Auric. We would be glad to accept whatever assistance. In these trying times, I suppose we all need that. A fine choice, my king, and be glad to serve. We can bring more people to help you guard your city, as well as guard this rare relic that you have. I suppose there would be room for me as well. It's been some time since I've been above the overworld. Certainly we can make room for you. You are a good emperor, and one who is strong and good-willed. The people of Quartz. Very good. The meeting is adjourned. The dwarves kind of go to do their own thing and find a place for the large crystal. The Addershines look to you, Lance, and say, "Oh, go aid in that. You truly are a strong adventurer in your ways.
Yeah, I'm real strong.
You need to
Fuck!
continue
Ah!
your adventure. I understand."
I'm sorry. God. Motherfuck! I'm so upset. I'm not even upset about what just happened. I'm upset about something else. I'm sorry. I'm gonna mute.
Well, I assume that means Lance is ready to go.
Yeah.
Lance joins with the group, bawling in tears for some unknown reason.
They found the third song played.
As usual.
Chris just like leans over to everyone else. What was that about?
I have no idea.
What are the odds that crystals are gonna wind up being bad news bears for the city?
By the way, the cat
It's
is
gonna
included.
be so bad.
The cat is included in that group. Chris is holding him.
I quite like the crystal.
Shiny.
Does it
Me too.
roll?
It
I
might
was
make
I was so tempted to just BM the cat.
Can I like make
It-
a light
it-
refract with my sword blade and put it on the ground so the cat chases it like a laser?
Yes.
Don't you have the fun
the cat's in my arms. It's gonna
Yeah.
scratch me.
It scratches you a little bit as it hops down and chases the sun.
Oh no, Ray. I grab Ray.
In a long path.
Can't even
Zo-
notice that.
Zoe heals
Can't
you.
even notice that spell raised his intelligence. Can't even notice.
They still like light and things.
He's smart enough to know now.
Do you have a ball of yarn?
I took him to the library and he was very receptive.
He's smart enough to know that it's a reflection.
But it's still pretty.
He's smarter than some humans.
It's still fun.
See?
Can't argue with doing it because it's fun. Can't argue with that.
Yeah, the run can't
Especially
speak.
not with what I'm about to do.
Yeah,
Um.
I'm good to go.
Otherwise,
I can't shit talk the cat about its decision making when I'm about to, get back into a semi-addicted state.
Oh, you fucker.
otherwise, unless you have any other business, you may
Fucking
continue.
ready to get the fuck out of here.
Well,
I'm sorry. I don't want to be here when my own city blows up.
Dude, but on the bright side, there's gonna be so much shit to loot when it does.
not if it like nuclear explodes.
Okay, well if it vaporizes it, no. But
Wait a minute. No, no. My friend's there.
All right, but,
My bird and my pile.
but
I
Summer,
just gave him a good life.
just imagine what could have happened if I had been the one to attune to it.
Oh, yeah. Am I getting any other polls, Chris?
Ah. Well, I
forgot.
was gonna say, okay, well, we'll pretend you had a few nice days where you had a vague pull from the west, but I'll give you something more defined in a moment, because I was
Okay.
waiting to give you your other moment when you guys set off. However,
Okay.
if you have no other business in Quartz, you may move on.
Yeah, I'm ready to fucking tougher.
Understood. Then, Odd. In your sleep, one moment, as you camp out on the side of the road, you are greeted to another dream. In this dream, you see an image of a man. He is tending to a body, which is clearly that of a woman, and they are clearly dead and covered in blood. You see that as he bends over, taking care of what remains of the body, that the shirt sleeve of his hand moves upon him, and you see the mark of Yami upon the back right of his hand. This is the image you see as they are succumbed in a blizzard, and you wake up in a Bit of a haze.
Any details I can make out on those people?
They seem to be the people that you witnessed in your first dream. That much you can tell.
Oh, great. Just could I tell how fucked up the woman was from what I was seeing? Like, what would it have been like a monster or a beast doing this, or did it look like it was a person who attacked her?
You would gather because of the amount of blood that was there, monstrous or beastish. But by the time you were gaining this vision upon them, he had already tended to her. So it seems that it was difficult to see the injuries, if that makes sense. The body had already been clothed and such.
Yeah, no, so I just woke up at that point.
Yes, you feel groggy from waking up too early.
Why are you showing me these people? Why are they so important?
There is no response.
Yeah, yeah, no. Hold on, actually. Yeah, no, Odd doesn't sleep for the rest of the night.
It is understood. You have a groggy day ahead of you. For Ren, what are you doing during your travels?
Oh, that very first day, he's just like, fuck it. And he's gonna like say, I'll be back later. And he's just gonna walk off into the forest, like chill out in a tree and do some skip.
That is a thing that you do. So, as noted, how many puffs of skip are you having?
3. I rolled the 44.
Excuse me. I will need a 1d4 and a 2d4 on top of that.
So fucking Christ, alright. So just 3d4?
Yes.
Okay. 9.
Uh,
Oh, that's a lot more hours. Wait, that's 2 p.m.
mm-hmm. As you begin to smoke in the middle of the night, you take your first puff, and you feel the euphoria come over you. An old friend, as it seems, as slowly you feel your worries of the world begin to drift upon you, out into the air as the breeze blows, just very slightly, moving the tree under you. You're able to bring the skip to your mouth several more times. And what is the rest of the group going to do, seeing as Ren will be gone for the next 19 hours?
Oh.
I'm going back home. I decided I don't want to go on this journey. He got high when we're doing his shit. I'm going back to courts. I'm taking up my old job. I'm quitting.
Nobody's gonna know.
I quit being.
I send the cat to find him and
thread
snitch.
guard. I'm going home.
Uh-huh.
I guess I'll add one more day to my feat study.
That is the thing you can do. You can actually add 2 more days.
Sick dog. And
Go on.
I was just going to say, I'm going to play and talk to the cat, and since Ren mentioned he was more intelligent now, I'm going to try and like teach him. I've got some books and stuff, so I'm gonna just like see if I can get him to read.
Sure. Although Wraith is more intelligent now, he seems to struggle with this reading activity. Complex words seem to be more difficult for him to understand. This is likely because he is illiterate.
Does the Awaken spell give them the ability to read Common as well?
I think it's just speak.
I believe it's just speak.
I'll take a look again.
I think the wording is understand. which would imply it gives you the ability to read.
It gives you the ability to speak one language you know.
It
Yeah,
says
speak.
speak. Okay.
Okay.
Also, it's fine, right? It's just a drug.
It's just, my brain.
But in due time, the group makes camp out upon the same spot, waiting for Ren to return. And yes,
I was gonna say sleep deprived Dodd would probably take that day to look over the notes you wrote down.
that is what you do. And Ren, you reawaken as you do, as if no time had passed, feeling a bit groggy, in the same spot that you had your experience. About 24 hours have passed.
Yeah. Ren probably like comes back up to the campfire like the next day. He's just like, "Oh, lasted a little bit longer than I thought it would. Sorry about that."
Where were you?
Where did you go?
Fuck. My initial thought of what to say was, "I went on a trip." Yeah.
In your favorite
I
rocket
just
ship.
took a small trip.
Oh, so did you get your thing done?
No.
Well, then what were you doing?
Are you not feeling well again?
Yeah, kinda.
Wraith missed you.
I did not.
Oh.
Thanks.
Still charmed, by the way.
Yeah. What the fuck have I done to this cat?
I give Wraith a treat.
I think cats just don't like you.
That's not true.
Maybe Wraith just doesn't like men.
The cat doesn't like me for reasons.
He's
Why
had
is
no
this-
issue with me.
Why is this sexist cat?
I mean, I have a
Not
snake.
sexist,
I have a
it doesn't
snake
like
that does.
me.
I have a snake that doesn't like men. So.
Doesn't like me because of Fortuna.
So he's just a bigot.
Oh, yeah, it's
He doesn't tolerate other religions.
nothing for you guys to really worry about for now. Hopefully, it doesn't become a problem in the future.
Just let us know when you're gonna
Okay.
disappear, all right?
And how long?
To be fair, I did.
Okay, well, tell us how long you're gonna be gone.
That
Like,
too.
like approximate. Like, give us a minimum and a maximum.
Well, the plan was for that to last maybe 8 hours. And instead lasted almost 24.
It was a
We
very long
noticed.
time.
It's fine. Just... it's fine. Let's get some rest and we'll set out tomorrow.
I can.
Gonna throw up my staff of the woodlands into a tree and just climb into it.
You do so. Otherwise, do you have any other business while on the road?
No.
Oh shit, Chris! I forgot to do a thing.
Mhm.
Can we say at Quartz that I got the materials to make an outfit for my new ghoul?
Sure. That is an
Okay.
easy enough
Just-
thing to do.
Do you need me to deduct any gold?
Let's go. What kind of outfit were you hoping for?
It's the same black attire as the others. Black and gray.
Yeah, with that, then just 20 gold's fine.
Can it be 17 gold so I don't have to do math?
It may.
Sick. Yeah, I'll do 17 and then the rest of my silver. Sick. Got it. Okay. So I'll just use the fabricate spell that day. And now he's got a sick outfit. Also, hold on. While we're doing the thing real quick, hold on.
Hmm.
Ignore the Jimmys on the map for now. Okay, I need you to save that to Stewart sheet, Chris.
I have
as a
no
token.
idea what we're looking at. Oh, I see.
Because
Hold
it
on.
didn't save a token for him.
Delete that, please. Let me see what would work for.
Stewart doesn't have a token.
He doesn't have a token at all.
I mean, I made one from renaming Jimmy, so it's right here. So you can just save it as his token.
Please no move.
I had no move.
Oh wait,
God,
hold on. No, it's good.
You have 8 now.
Add.
Oh,
Oh
geez.
God! Why'd you add so many?
I didn't add them.
Oh,
You
that
have
might have been from me pulling.
You have 20 now.
Try to add now.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, did it. Perfect.
Excellent.
We did it.
What shall you do?
I only have 8 now. What are you talking about? I think we're just resting for the night.
Yep,
It's late
for,
to travel.
for the remainder of the night, since it's very late when Ren gets back, you sleep some more.
It's like 9
Uh,
o'clock at night. It's fine.
Before that sleep, Odd wants to have a talk with Zoe.
That's a thing you can do.
Yeah, he just pulls her like to the side, not exactly out of earshot, but you remember that dream that I had after I helped Lucinia?
Yeah.
I had another one after helping Aram.
What happened then?
It was the same people from the last one, but the woman was dead, killed by a monster or something because she was covered in blood, and the man was burying her.
Did you learn anything new?
That man was marked by Yami. It was on his right hand, though.
Not sure what to make of it. Unless you have any guesses?
I don't know what to think. I can't make out. I can't tell who they are. I don't. All I get are visions. I don't hear anything. I don't. It's all still so vague.
Been like that way for me for some time. It rarely makes sense, but there's a point to it all. You just kind of have to figure it out as you go.
I'm just afraid of. What if they could have been my parents or something? What if they're dead? Or she's definitely dead for sure, but if they are.
They are. You'd want to know that, wouldn't you?
It's the only reason I'm out here. I want to know what I am and why I was found basically at the edge of nowhere.
You're on the right track. Even if the stuff you learn isn't good, learn a lot of things that are... No, they're strange. The visions that I get, especially lately, been at the last shrine, seem very confused. I don't know what to make of them, but there has to be a reason for them.
I just want to know.
You too. Well, let's keep looking. Can't give up now.
It's all I can do. And
Something there.
he is definitely on the edge of crying there.
She comes over and gives you like a little hug from the side.
So all I can do is keep going. Also, I don't know if you have this planned out, Chris, but what direction is the pole?
You do note that your vague feeling has become strong over the last couple days while you have been waiting for Ren to return. It seems to be pointing directly from the southwest. Like due southwest. You would be about here passing on the south side of the mountains right now, so it's coming from Zisave.
Oh, great. Okay. Man, imagine us having to go to Bastion.
I mean, we have to go through Bastion eventually.
It's true. Yeah, no, he's done talking to Zoe at that point, and he sleeps that night.
You indeed sleep. And afterwards, the journey continues. Where is your destination?
Ren's dot.
Yeah,
At
Ren's that.
Yeah.
Understood. You guys begin to continue on your path to the southwest, and in due time, the open fields that have given way after you pass the large mountain range that would lead to the northwest to the Kingdom of Azar now lead upon large grasslands that head forward, covering much of the land between Quartz and Opalescent. The opalescent countryside seems to be quite nice. You pass by several small towns. Many of them seem to be still lived in and whatnot, but you do come upon a few that seem to be abandoned in several ways. Most noted by a few of the towns that you pass seem to have been burned down, although you're not sure why. The general mood of those towns seems to be that there's no one there or everyone's dead.
Spooky.
But beyond that, you begin to see something on the horizon as you continue to the southwest. Part of it is like this dark green that seems to be far into the west, denoting probably the forest that you're coming to. But something else larger seems to loom. At first, it seems to be this large brown thing that's on the horizon in the same direction as the large green that you seem to be approaching. But as the couple to 4 days that you take, winky face for Chris, that you continue on your journey,
I keep closing my picture sheet.
it seems to grow and grow and grow. And it's hard to make out what it is, as it seems to tower above everything on the horizon line. But as you get closer, you do find that you come upon a fairly larger city. And it is noted for its very large landmark as seen proper.
Wait, how many days is this travel?
4 days.
Ah!
4 days? Oh, I could have gone over all my notes in that time.
You do so.
Isn't this yeah, no it is. Okay.
Oh,
This is that's the tree.
That's
a
the tree?
workout tree.
That's the ReZero tree, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neat.
But you do come upon this. We can say for the sake of artistic use, the city is just kind of like over by the large foliage. Much of the foliage on the tree is still green, but lots of it is turning brown. But it is a very, very large tree that seems to have once grown here and is now on its side, fallen down.
Wonder what happened to this thing.
It's so big.
One think something knocked it down, or someone rather.
Who knows?
Don't know what could have knocked that down. Only one way to find out.
My task here deals with someone called the Arbor, so I can only assume that this has something to do with them.
That the Arbor?
Don't think this is the Arbor.
I'm gonna say it'd be really convenient if it was already taken care of.
Has it ever really been that easy?
Never. Do you continue into the town?
Yes.
Yeah.
As you do. It is a simple town made up of a variety of humans and elves. They seem to cohabitate here quite well. You do see a smattering of the other races that are just mingling about. Seems to be quite a productive town in its due time. You can move about freely and talk to whoever you please.
I would probably ask what the deal with the giant tree.
Yeah, it's like, what was that?
What?
Can we address the giant tree in the room?
You can yell at the giant tree if you choose.
Is nobody gonna acknowledge the
Find
elephant in the room?
somebody to inform us.
Yes. You talk to a few of the locals. Do you want to just like canvass the locals or find someone knowledgeable?
I think we should find somebody in particular.
Yeah, sure.
Wink!
Wink. You do find various people, and they like trying to ask about the history of the town, essentially, and they have you venture over to someone quite knowledgeable about the area. But I must do a thing. I lost my map.
Rest in peace, map.
In other news, the shit fuck.
What a fucked up
That's
day.
What a fucked up day.
Yeah?
It's a
That's a
meme.
joke. It's a joke only me and Chris know. What a fucked up day.
That being said, you guys are eventually directed to someone who seems to pay homage to the tree and does various religious rituals around said tree. And they introduce themselves.
Get fucked.
Is that Lauma?
No.
Lauma
not,
2.0.
actually.
It was a joke because I know you don't like that name.
Yeah.
God damn it! I
I'm
came back and I see this.
Could
I
you
scheme.
do a Saren joke or joke? You do a Saren voice real quick.
I don't really know. What do you want from it?
I wanted to hear it.
Yeah, you're hearing it. This is it. You're gonna die. Fuck off.
I heard you wanted to hear things about the tree.
I am not that high pitched. Fuck
This
you.
is the best that I can do, so fuck you.
Shit. Just make sure you're sassy enough.
Wow.
Yeah, we were really just wondering what the deal with the giant, felled tree was here.
It is a great tree of the Arbor. We worship it here to some degree, at least us druidic folk do.
What exactly can you tell me about the Arbor?
I know some stuff. They are a very old god. Don't really exist anymore.
I'm honestly trying to figure out what I need to ask. I honestly did up until a couple days ago when we talked about how fucking close this was. I thought this would be 4 episodes from now.
Nope.
So I didn't really think about what I should be looking for here.
Now's your
But,
moment.
Everything and anything.
What are you looking for? The answer is yes.
So that means they're not an active god anymore, right?
Active, I guess, is a weird word. In a way, they can be active, as long as you have faith in them. They're mostly only worshipped by druids, and mostly only around here.
Mostly.
There are some that come from out west, and some further to the south of here. And there are those in Opaless who will worship the Arbor, but generally it's just reserved to druids, and mostly druids from this area.
What are your opinions on
on Neve then? I'm
Neve is-
curious.
Neve is wonderful, especially for the sanctity that she provides to all the forests.
Good.
Look, I honestly don't know how to proceed. This is.
Welcome to me dealing with people in D&D.
How do I say? How do I get information out of someone that's like, hey, this god you worship? I'm supposed to fucking deal with someone that's involved with them.
Ask
Probably
who's the
say
most knowledgeable about the Arbor here.
Then you found her.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
Definitely don't think
I
this is the
was,
person you're supposed to stop.
Yeah, no. I was sent in this direction by Neve to take care of something involving the Arbor.
Truly, spoken to Neve directly, and about the Arbor no less.
On several occasions, I took up a quest that one of her paladins had.
Daughter seeks the grove. This is news to me. Very well. What would you like to know?
Is your boyfriend dead?
Goddamn.
That's a touchy subject.
I had to do it. I just wanted to hear how Chris would reply with it.
Sorry, not my type.
A little too much goat.
Are there any other holy sites of the Arbor that could be around here in these woods?
I suppose if you went deeper into the forest, the Asari forest has been here for well over a millennia. Well, by the time of the Arbor's once former rule.
The Arbor is not necessarily a malevolent spirit, is she? They? I don't know. She? Yeah. Mother of the Grove, that's the one.
My mother used to seek out all of nature and protect it with all of its goodwill. It's said that once, long ago, the Arbor was able to save at least this part of the country from the worst of the terrible moon's cry. It's a very old legend, but there's still evidence to it for it to be true. You can see as much if you travel further to the west. You'll come to the Blood Seas then.
I don't
How
think
far
that
away-
happened.
Yeah, no. That was
Sounds
definitely
fake.
that was definitely adventurous, not the Arbor fucker.
As you're talking to two people who were there.
Yeah. Free and Jerry are just like, I think
No,
she
I
caused that.
I agreed him in pulling a moon landing and saying, nah, Moon's Cry didn't happen.
Well, to be fair, she also helped cause it. So yeah,
Real boomer hours.
it's like saying, well, they saved us from doomsday. Well, they were also trying to cause doomsday. So did they really, or did they just fuck up their plan?
They caused it to save you.
Real Spider-Man Far From Home moments.
Real final act of season 3 of Supergirl hours.
No, it's just Thanos. He's doing this for you.
I'm killing all of you to help you.
Oh,
Only killing half of you to help you.
exactly. How far away is the city from the base of the tree?
I would say the city is built alongside the tree.
I thought
Just
it was by the.
by all the larger foliage part, over in this area here.
I'm talking about this.
Oh, from the base of that tree. It's probably several hundred feet away. Actually, probably further than that. Hold on. Kind of thing. 400 yards. Does that make more sense?
Yeah. We're not talking about this or this. We're talking about this. I've been watching a lot of SpongeBob recently. I'm sorry.
What were you gonna say, Summer? Oh, she's gone.
She's gone. She's dead.
Rest in peace, Summer.
Does this tree have any latent magical properties from the Arbor, or is it just a giant hunk of wood?
Yeah, somewhere in between. The tree is very old. It is said that it was once a community for many people who used to live here, and that they used to worship it back in their time. They said there was once a legend of a great person who met with some adventurers and was relieved of his lands. However, whatever brought down the tree many, many moons ago, it has at least made the land here fertile. Lots of people thrive here.
Wait, was this the fucking Solar that just wanted us to he wanted to die? Is this that tree?
I'm gonna be honest, I barely remember the watch. I barely remember that period of my life.
You do remember, at least from your own memory, that there was a tree out in the Empire of Opal where there was a Solar at the top of the tree, so...
Yeah, he wanted somebody. He wanted a sacrifice. That's what it was. He wanted a fucking sacrifice so that he could go.
Sacrifice.
And remember, we gave him the sacrifice, and then reincarnated her. We cheesed the system.
That's right. And then we adopted her as our live-in babysitter.
Yeah, for the Brady Bunch. Yeah,
for our Brady Bunch house.
Yeah. We should do that again.
House.
No, we didn't.
You think? Okay, but the only. I'll let you know.
It won't be the undead.
We should do that again.
The only kids that Chris has are her undead and her cat.
Listen, I've already got the Drug Lord rerun happening. We could do the rerun of the Brady Bunch.
All right. When am I becoming a vegetable?
You mean you're not already?
Yeah.
Shit.
Shit.
My life is a lie.
No, he's got a point. But have there been any weird occurrences at the base of the tree lately, or
Nothing
an
strange.
unusual amount of people going to it, or anything like that?
There were some adventurers who passed through this way. They worshipped the Arbor directly. They were under guidance of a druid themselves.
Got a set of names?
I think I do. Hope I do. If it's saved properly.
Gotta just casually call Chris out. This is the Chris Fox Stump special. Get it? Get it? Stump. Haha!
I didn't catch much of the druid. I was only able to talk to them a bit. They seemed quite shy, I think. They called them, at least their saint. Didn't know what to make of all that, but they were definitely, I think, trying to cosplay as a dryad? They might have been one. It's hard to say. Beyond that, I do remember the rest of their names. Alice, Melisandre, Valderant, and Patricia.
The fuck's cosplay? Can you write those names down for me?
He's already on it.
Oops.
Alice, Melisandre,
Oh my god.
Valderant, Patricia, Saint. Who the fuck are these
Wait.
people?
Alice? I don't know, I'm probably making a tie that's not a tie.
I don't fucking know these people. Alright. Were they trying to do anything, or?
They said that they needed to commune with the Arbor. We're looking for some holy site. Didn't know anything of that. I told them that if there were any holy sites, it would be located in the forest.
How long ago did they pass through?
We were here not more than a week ago. Maybe 3 to 4 days at most.
Which way did you send them? Like deeper into the forest?
Into the woods. Do you have a map?
Yeah, I pull out the world map.
I need to be on this screen
New
too.
map location added.
In this general area.
Oh, dude, map
Oh,
XP.
gee, I don't have to move anything.
Dude,
Oh,
we're right
dude.
there.
Nah, dude. Oh wait. Oh wait.
What?
that.
What?
Plus,
I could feel it coming. I was powerless to do anything about it. Alright. I have a feeling they're the people I might need to have a word with then.
Very well. They come through, I'll let them know that someone's looking for them.
Can you not?
That's quite alright.
Very well. then.
I'll be able to catch up to them. Thank you for the information, and it's been very useful. I hope that you and the people here have a good day and a good life. I think that's all.
Indeed, yeah. She bids you adieu.
Bye, sweet love. I knew you somewhere in some timeline.
In a parallel universe.
Don't let that dog eat your shoes.
I'll try.
Okay.
I put.
Wait, I
put
don't
the,
have shoes.
Shit!
I put the crossover meme in D&D.
I saw.
Thought it was appropriate.
What shall you do?
Oh, looks like we're headed possibly to the tree and then deeper into the forest. Most likely just deeper into the forest.
Okay.
Also,
I wanna
Chris, I'm gonna DM you something.
Okay.
get this nonsense over with.
all right.
You can see my ever-consuming panic.
Let's get moving.
Very well. You venture forward, and your goal is to head into the forest. Soon as you travel across the plains, the large growing green that was on the horizon quickly forms into that of a very large forest. And you are guided once more within. I had that old picture of the forest, but it has vanished from my library, so I don't know where it is, so you don't get it. You get to look at the map for now.
Hey!
This forest does seem to be, as they said, largely unkempt. You probably meet a few people on the outskirts of the forest. They seem to be polite, and they just kind of like wave at you as they pass on their own way, unless you want to stop them for any needs.
I got nothing from.
I forced them to pet Wraith.
They refuse to pet Wraith, but they wave to Wraith, and Wraith waves back. And then they run away faster.
I just picture a tired-looking cat just pushing it, flipping its paw up and down as it's going by.
It just gives
Imagine
a thumbs
it's
up.
like a wave with his tail.
No, it's the
Away control does not give him opposable thumbs. That would make it even
I
better.
said paw, not hand.
Yeah, but Chris mentioned opposable thumbs.
Oh, that, yeah.
No, it's like the little waving cat things. You know, hold on, let me
Oh,
find
the
it.
beckoning cat?
Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
That's what they're called. They're a symbol of good luck and fortune.
This cat's
It's
never
true.
brought me any good luck.
Wow.
I have a beckoning cat thing I got from Meow. I don't know where it is.
Oh, so you're saying wow, but am I lying?
Wow. That being said, if you are going to traverse the forest, you know the general location that you need to go to, almost as if you are guided by divination of sorts. But I do need you to make a survival check. And I need to know how the group is approaching. Are you taking your cart with you? How's everything going? It is quite difficult to move the cart through this forest.
Do we want to leave it at that village? And
Good. It's a short walk away. Short enough.
Sure.
okay. But here's what I'm gonna do. We're leaving it at the village where we met Saren, right?
Yes.
I go up to Saren.
Hi.
Can you watch this for me? And I hold up Wraith.
Oh my
Certainly.
Okay, I hand her Wraith and I run away.
You do
The
so.
dog ain't gonna like that.
Call over his shoulder. Over your shoulder. He talks.
He does.
They get well acquainted over the next couple days.
Good,
Alright.
good.
Survival check.
That is what I need.
This will be proper garbage. You know, I've lied to you on this day.
Understood. Yes. You are able to guide yourself through the forest. The path that you feel like taking traverses you over a route in between foliage as you make your way to a deeper section of the wood. The first night you must camp out in the woods itself, and it is a stirring experience to say the least, as there are numerous animals all around you, much of which likely would keep you up through the majority of the night. You can continue your adventure the next day. Do you wish to progress through the forest slowly or quickly?
No. In my opinion.
Slow would probably be wiser if we're being stealthy.
Yeah, Run's going slow and stealthy.
Shall you be stealthy?
I'll give Lance Blessing of the Trickster so that way he's not at disadvantage.
For everyone then, please roll some stealth.
Actual
We'll be
trick.
taking the no pass without trace, we're just taking the average though.
Oh.
Oh my.
I guess if I'm moving slow, I have at least advantage.
21.
What?
What?
What? What do you mean? What?
What?
My stealth skill doesn't work anymore.
Oh no!
You just lagged.
You've broken it. You've broken it.
Syntax error.
You've broken it.
Syntax error. What?
It's too high.
It's too high.
Can I? Hiya? Nope. It's
Can you make any
okay.
skill check?
Hiya? Up? No. Oh wait.
There's nature.
The nature.
What?
Your
Hold on.
skills are
Sorry,
too high,
his-
Jerry.
His
Your
stealth
skills are
skill
too
broke.
Animal handling works.
Okay.
Arcana works.
Hold,
Athletic-
please.
It's only skills I'm proficient in.
Oh,
So all of them.
Hold on. I'm gonna.
No,
Did you
them-
change something?
No.
It's all borked.
I'm gonna turn that
Chris,
on.
see if you can roll stealth.
Oh, I know what. It's not me.
Is it reliable talent?
It's real. I'm gonna turn it off, then back on again.
They did make an update recently. Apparently, it's a dynamic lighting though, but they might have also fucked something in the sheets that fucked over reliable talent.
God damn it! Roll 20.
I'd just take away reliable talent and we'll do it. We'll do it the old-fashioned
Yeah,
way.
it works when you have reliable talent off. It just means everything defaults to 15, right?
It's a
No, it
Well,
defaults-
everything defaults to 10 on the roll. I still get my modifier.
Hold,
however, you
please.
roll 32.
If
so
it- Yeah, if you isn't it if you roll lower than
Wait
a
a
10,
minute.
then it defaults to 10?
Hold on. Turn on reliable talent and try again. I might have found it.
I think I know what you did. Hold on. Nope.
No, still.
Nope.
Huh.
Weird.
It is very weird.
All right. Well, I guess roll 20 hates rogues.
I'm just gonna glance at this one more time.
Looks like we just got math it.
It
until
worked
they fix
earlier in the session.
Yeah, I know, right? What happened? I'm reloading.
Hold on. let
No,
me-
because it's for me too, so it's not just you.
It's the sheet. It's not client side.
Usually
Did
what
it-
that means is like you've changed something on your sheet that interferes with it, because I had that problem before, but I don't see anything that's doing that.
They didn't make any recent changes. So I didn't get no-
No,
I don't see
not
anything
that.
on Twitter.
Yeah, I was just about to check that.
Yeah, this is a strictly this sheet issue.
I have realized that there's a Roll20 esports account.
Interesting.
Wait, I'm
That's
gonna.
funny. Let me.
541 is the number on.
I'm gonna test reliable talent on my sheet.
No, it's not that. It's just something else.
Well, they haven't tweeted since 2019.
Hold on. I'm gonna
February.
turn the wild talent back on real quick.
So let's just. Wait. Oh, that
Nope, literally just me. Okay, sick life.
is reliable talent. Okay.
So
yeah.
it's something on your sheet.
What? Nothing's changed.
Something's changed.
We'll
Something.
fix it. We'll fix it after.
Yeah, I was just curious. Because usually it's an easy fix. But
So
yes.
ignore the last two stealths, by the way.
Let me see. 3. Was that at advantage, Odd?
Yes.
Okay, 21, 9, and now your actual stealth,
He has 32.
32.
32. Yes. You are able to pass through stealthy as you continue on through the forest. Moving along in the way that you did, you come to the very deep section of forest where much of the land seems to be impassable. You come to like sections where rivers are blocking the path with no discernible bridge. After you're able to cross that, you come to sections where tangles of vines are so thick that the only way through is to try to cut them down, and that seems like it would take a great deal of time. How do you navigate these various things that get in your way?
What if we follow animal paths?
There do not seem to be a whole lot here.
No, there's no animals.
Yeah, you do hear that animals seem to be all around, but it seems that something tends to keep animals away from the section of the forest that you're starting to enter.
Let me check a thing. Need to look at the spells I have at my disposal. Friendship, awaken, bark skin, locate animals, plants, speak with animals, speak with plants. Well, thorns. I don't want to speak with plants. Plants suck.
Well,
I can speak with dead.
Ren could probably just move via the trees.
you could.
But I don't think that works for anybody else.
Yeah, no.
Not unless you're
only
in
do
the
that
trees and you
once.
find a path.
Yeah, I wanna climb into one of the trees looking for a path,
Yep. You climb up into one of the trees.
or at least an area that's like less thick and more manageable.
And what you can generally see is that much of this area is very unkempt. It seems to be the most wild part of this forest. Give me a insight check.
Insight. Hey, Yakasha. That's a 16.
16, you say. What you're able to denote is that this vaguely reminds you of the sort of defenses that seem to be back at Dela. It seems to be a bit different, though. This seems to be less orchestrated than that was.
Oh, probably have a means of entry.
What was it they asked one day? A feather or something?
Was it an eagle feather?
Also, Chris, I forgot to say it. I put an identify spell and a mage armor spell in my ring of spell storing during our days in courts.
Understood.
Okay, just so you know, I have those. They're on my sheet.
So it doesn't look like they've been managed in quite some time, right? Or it's
If
just
ever.
they're like, okay. I don't think these are I don't think the elves that were around here are still around here anymore. So I think we might just have to sort of force our way through as best we can. Unless you lot want to try to do a little bit of climbing and, move via the trees. Probably tie a rope across.
I'm not sure how well Lance is going to be able to do that.
He's got nice upper arm strength, he'll be fine.
Yeah!
So, I think what I'm going to is I'm going to tie off one end of a rope to the tree that I'm currently on. And I'm just gonna sort of like monkey my way through to like as far as I can with my rope. And I'm gonna tie, because I have 2 sets of 50 feet of rope, 1 hemp, 1 silk. And I'm gonna tie it off to another tree about 50 feet away. Or about 40 feet away, because you gotta make a nice knot. And then I'm going to sort of basically do like you do on the monkey bars.
You're making like a weird rope path for everyone to follow.
Yeah.
Understood. You can scale the majority of the nasty bit fairly easy. How much rope are you using?
I'm using 100 feet basically.
Okay. You can easily hop through the trees to get to where you're wanting to go. By the time you get to that side, you do note that you will need about 120 more foot of rope if you want to make this plan achievable to get to a place where they can actually walk more easily.
Yeah, Ren just sort of calls out, "Yo, anybody got more rope?"
Do we have rope? She does have rope. She has 50 foot of rope, which she pitches in.
Where's my bag?
I can make more rope and I pull off a patch.
Hey, you finally used it.
I
Yeah,
finally used something from the rope of use files. You get 50 feet from me of hemp rope.
So that's
I
100. Need a little more.
I have 150.
Oh god.
Oh Jesus.
So he's like, I have some. I have some.
I have a lot. After that one session where we had to make rope bridges and everything went to shit, I made sure I had rope.
Do we also need any ladders? I can make 2.
No.
What about mastiffs?
No.
Wait.
What about a 10-foot pole?
You have dogs in that?
I need that, but for something else.
Okay.
Hold on. We're just not gonna gloss over that.
That's
You have
concerning.
dogs in that robe?
What do you mean? That's
I
concerning.
point to a patch that's in the shape of 2 dogs.
I need that for something else.
What, for the 10-foot pole? Like what?
I haven't made them because we haven't needed them, and I'm afraid they'll scare Wraith.
However,
There.
you provide the various rope needed. Ren heads back across and ties the rope to a sufficient spot. Now I need
Make this shit like a Legends of the Hidden Temple course.
essentially, and I need everyone to give me an athletics check.
I can assist people in their
Your
endeavors.
favorite checks.
You know, it could have been acrobatics or athletics, but you know what? I'll enhance ability me and Chris because
No,
we're
we
both
did-
gonna need it.
Pretty good.
Oh,
actually.
I was going to be helping people.
How are you gonna help?
Well, basically, I have a, I assume I'm like pretty adept at like moving this, or like moving across this. So I'm sort of like
kinda,
slightly ahead.
You kind of bound between the trees, and what I assumed you're doing is you're taking this rope and like tying it to the other side so everyone else can climb across.
Yeah, I'm basically like moving alongside like people, like jumping like from tree to tree and just being like, no, you need to grip it like this and hold your body like this to maintain proper posture and make sure that you basically
Okay.
like giving them like a crash course and like
Okay.
you know
Everyone may,
maneuver.
may roll with advantage.
Okay, so I don't have to waste the spell slot.
So he did equally as well.
my sweet baby girl.
Ooh, that's much better than my 3.
Athletics.
I
To be
am
expected.
like
I
holding
crash
like
onto the
yeah.
ground.
This is why I said I needed the 10-foot pole. You
you said
think
you don't
it was?
need it now.
Sure.
No, I didn't need it to make the rope bridge. I
However-
needed it in case somebody fell. That I could just like yoink.
However, Lance, are you there? Lance,
Yes.
give me an athletics check.
Yes, you gotta give me a second. I'm mute. Goodness.
Sure.
Add
Oh my
advantage.
god, that's so shit!
You may roll with advantage though.
You rolled better than me.
Very good, very good.
That's literally twice as good.
Odd, give me an acrobatics check.
Oh, hey,
You may
same
not take this at
modifier.
advantage. Understood. Yeah, everyone is crossing their way over these ropes. Odd very frequently slips and is barely hanging on. Is there any way you would wish to help him traverse Ren? Any
what
bright
do I-
ideas?
I'm going to... Yes, actually. I'm going to do something very weird, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna take out my immovable rod. And I'm going to pull a nice little like Assassin's Creed bit where I just like hook my hook blade around a tree branch, and I'm going to basically gain a little bit of momentum to where I can jump into midair and place my immovable rod down to where I can like stand beside Odd and like give him support.
Give me an acrobatics check. Not at advantage.
That's fine. Not 21.
And then. give
Ah,
me a
wait, no, that's actually a 25. Pardon me.
And then give me a sleight of hand. Okay, yeah. You swing over, put it in place. You have to kind of like keep swinging on and then come back to grab onto it. You eventually hop on to the area, and you can help escort Odd the rest of the way.
I'm not a climber.
Well, this is more like a. This isn't really like a climbing. It's more like a being able to support your own way. It doesn't matter. It's fine. We're making it across. You know, teamwork. It makes the dream work.
Eventually, you make it to the other side of all of the hazards that are before you, and coax your way down to the bottom of the trees, down to. It's not really a path, but it's better than what you were about to cross through.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my way back across and start taking out everybody's rope.
Yep, you remove the rope, and everyone's rope is returned to them by the end.
You can keep mine.
Yoink.
Come on,
Them's
if
good.
I
Them,
do.
yo, them's good yoinks.
I want my 150 feet.
Yeah,
take all your
you only need like to use 50 feet of it, so you're good. That being said,
I was ready.
as you all get yourselves associated, a voice enters all of your heads. Ah, what is this?
Oh, Chris, I assume my undead just kind of dredge across and...
And they scrape their way through.
Yeah, they're fine. Continue, please.
What is this? And who might you be?
I'm a little
He's
bit.
asking.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Sorry, fucking that was a running bit yesterday in a different Discord, but are we gonna have to deal with another bit like the last horse?
I hope we don't get kidnapped by a vampire again.
We're travelers.
This is not a place for traveling. You may leave now.
May we ask who makes this request and/or demand of us?
I am that which will return the world to its safety, as it needs to be.
It's an awfully
There's a lot of people
long-winded
claiming that.
Do you have a given name?
There are no names for us.
Gonna call you Brett.
Can I call you Daryl?
That's something.
Bront.
Wrong.
No, that's what Ren says out loud. It's just all silence. Gonna call you Brett. Not gonna call this voice in our head. No one. Well, as much as we'd like to leave, but we've kind of been told to come here.
What would he say?
Then who seeks you?
I'm sorry.
Who seeks you?
Who called you?
Who's called?
Who phone? Who this?
Exactly.
We were sent by the daughter of the Grove, or at least I was.
Ah, so you are the heroes we were warned about.
I'm no hero.
Oh, it's stinky farty poopy pants. Come die.
As soon as it says warned about, I'm just gonna keep an active perception check out.
Go for it.
Fucking hell, 10. I'm
Good.
not doing good tonight.
Then it is very well. I assume if you are able to find us,
We will see how things go. Farewell, heroes.
Brett, did you not just hear what I said? What? You think Ren was joking when he said I'm gonna call you Brett because I'm tired of not having a name for things. When Ren doesn't get a name from somebody, he's just gonna start giving them a name. This is Brett. And this is Carmine. That's Rachel over there.
Fucking Rachel.
Fucking Rachel. We should probably get moving forward.
This was the meme I was referring to, by the way, when I said Bront.
Do you continue?
Yeah.
So the rest of the group is going.
Yeah.
Do you wish to make any preparations before you continue?
I shield the faith myself.
How long
I
does that
cast-
last?
Huh?
How long does that last?
10 minutes.
Good.
I'll
what is-
long strider myself.
What is Chris casting?
I cast mage armor from my ring.
I'm also going to long strider myself.
Two of
And
us
then
are
I'm-
fast boys.
And then I'm going to pass without trace and just start to move as stealthily as possible.
That is the thing you can do.
Cause I don't trust Brett.
You all may make stealth checks as per normal with passive trace. Pass without trace. Pass with trace.
No, I don't think I
I
will.
leave
I think
tra-
that's normally stealthing.
Even though my boots denote that, I leave traces everywhere.
You motherfucker.
Oh, I rolled a natural 1.
Oh.
Do I have blessing again? Or no?
Yeah,
It
it's
stays until it's gone.
it's
doesn't
an
it?
hour. So
Oh.
I always have advantage, so 36.
You don't roll with advantage, do you?
Yeah, because of my boots.
Oh no, I just understood. Very well. You continue on your way. Give me a survival check, Ren.
This isn't an advantage. That's a
Good.
9.
Now give me a nature check.
Ooh,
Yes.
I need to untick advantage. That's
Yeah.
on.
Although this area is quite difficult to get through, in general, it's less hazardous than the hazards that you passed previously. As you move forward,
Fuck Hazard. All my homies hate Hazard.
which direction would you like to progress in toward your destination? You can come from any of the cardinal directions or any of the diagonal directions. So assume you're converging on a point. Which direction do you want to approach from?
Southwest. Gonna walk all the way around.
That's fair. Yes. You gain no beneficial qualities of the landscape as you traverse to this area. But you take the long road and coax your way through the forest as you do. Evening begins to set as you come upon this place, and you come to what seems to be a more verdant area of the forest, although you hear less animal life that seems to exist in this area. You come to these very large trees that seem to be blooming brightly of red flowers all around. And it seems to lead into a clearing and a glade before you, where you see some people just beyond the verge.
By the way, the druid that Saren mentioned, it was a female, right?
Repeat the question in a different way?
The druid that was called Saint, that was a female, right?
She did not make a distinction. She said that they looked like a dryad.
Interesting.
Specifically, they were cosplaying like a dryad.
Ah,
You guys are coming from the southwest. So move yourselves as you need to.
We're already here, Jesus.
And also getting yourselves in order as you please.
Hey, Jared, it's that bitch Perine
What?
from Gatekeepers. Don't worry about it.
Uh, yeah.
Hey, look, it's Quinn's mom. Anyway. Eh.
I don't like this one.
I don't like it either.
Yeah, associate all your undead, please. You can also talk battle tactics as you are unseen for the moment. It seems that you can imagine this boy may have a bead on you, but for the moment you are unseen.
I'm a fighter, I'm gonna fight. Battle tactic.
We should probably just go and talk. Really rather this not be a fight. But whatever has to happen will happen, right?
Considering you have to stop them, I don't see this going without a fight.
Yeah, I've talked people out of religion before. How hard can it be? Not everybody has a fanatical devotion, right?
You'd be surprised.
I'd hope not. Let's go. I'm gonna step out.
You do so. As you do, this man whistles and gets the attention of his friends who begin to gather around. Hey, hey.
For reference, I don't have a weapon out.
They seem to be like holding their weapons, but they seem to be like, defensive. You do see that there seems to be a large tree with a small glade below it, and one of the individuals seems to be meditating just beneath the tree as something glows a strange sigil around it on the ground.
So, suppose it'd be a bit presumptuous to ask what all this is, then?
This woman calls out and says, "What is it that you want? And what is it that you're looking for?"
Oh shit, you're right.
My immediate reaction was just to be like, well, I'd really like a nice glass of wine right now, but what I'm looking for is inner peace. So, well, what I want is exactly what I just stated, to find out what all this magical business is happening right here. And I assume you lot are the lot that passed through the town by the tree stump a few days ago.
That we are. What of it? We have our religious business here. How did you even get here? You don't belong here.
My own blessings and practical skills allow us to be here. We have our own religious business for being here.
And what religious business is that?
It correlates to the Arbor.
As do we. Then what of it? You speak to the foremost of the Arbor.
Out of character, I'm just like, really, bitch? I don't know. Also, who's saying that?
This lady up here.
Ah, well, it's nice to meet you then. My name's, well, people call me Ren. And, kinda just really want to know what is happening here, and if I could possibly talk you into not doing this.
Not doing our holy mission.
It wouldn't be the first time in the past week and a half.
And what holy mission brings you here, if the Arbor has called you?
Well, it's not exactly the Arbor that's called me, it's her daughter.
So we already know, as we have been told by the saint.
Who's the saint?
This lady over here just kind of nods at the one meditating.
The one covered in like green skin and leaves. So we're named for a dryad.
He worships the Arbor in truth. He was chosen by the Arbor. He will save this world from its pain.
From what I hear, what the Arbor's gonna do is gonna cast it into a lot more pain.
What little you know, then. This lawless land is about to fall in upon itself. The Arbor seeks to save it, as do all of its former brothers and sisters.
Aren't the gods the main reason we're in the situation that we've been in over the past, few ages, not just this one?
Certainly. Curse all to all of the gods that now exist. Hazard most of all.
No. Don't saddle them with all of the blame. There were others before. Things weren't perfect. Things definitely weren't better than they are now. Are you aware that a little bit west of here there's a giant blood sea?
Are you aware of who caused that blood sea to thrive?
Are we?
You know? Unless you
See,
know.
out of character, I just want to be like, bitch, the Arbor did it.
Yeah, we know out of character, but in character, we gotta be like, are we?
Who failed to stop it from thriving?
There's no stopping calamity. There's no stopping what happened to my ancient brethren, the elves of Eastern Bohemia. There is fixing what is now to be caused to destroy this land once more.
And what would that be exactly?
Coming apocalypse, of course.
You do realize you're not the only gods. Your Arbor and its other ilk aren't the only gods trying to stop this world from falling apart.
There are many who seek their own methods, I suppose. We seek that of goodness. At least I do myself.
Chris, what do I know about the Eternia Pantheon?
You know that they are older gods, just in general. They are no longer active, and there are only very small cults that still worship them in any way. That's most of the majority I think you've learned in your time.
So, if the Arbor and its kin couldn't stop Calamity in the last age, what makes you think they're going to be able to stop it in this age?
They were prevented by those who sought to bring them out of power. It is thus their power that must be restored.
Now, do you have inherent proof of that, or are you just, spouting off what you've heard or what you might misguidedly believe?
Saint speaks to the Arbor directly, the strongest of the Eternia, and that which will revive them.
Just gonna sort of move my head to the side and look around. It's like, so you want to speak for yourself on this matter, or you want to let this lad talk for you?
He speaks within your minds once more. Everyone can hear it, and he says, "My words have been spoken. I seek peace with the Arbor, and I seek peace for this realm."
Man, I really don't want this to come to a fight. I just want them to leave.
You haven't really given them a reason to leave.
Yeah, what was it Neve said that the Arbor was trying to do?
And without parsing words too much, that the Arbor's got a plan, and it goes against what Neve needs.
Ren's just gonna like step forward, just like hands sort of up, just like I'm not meaning to fight here, and he's just gonna say, "So, you think serving a god who's not in power? Let's be real here. The attorney are dormant to most extent, and we know a good bit about dormant gods at this point. You think serving one who has little to no power, distracting those who currently have power, from possibly saving us from this quote-unquote calamity, is the best course of action?"
Most certainly. We do not remain faithful to those that guide us. Who even are we?
You're normal people.
There is nothing normal about the saint.
He's just a dude. What do you mean?
He's more than that. He's blessed directly by the Arbor. He is here to change the world. It is fate.
You know, my immediate reaction was, how do you get blessed by a dormant god? And then I'm just like,
Hi.
Wait a minute.
I'm like, wait a minute. Shit.
Odd just pulls down his sleeve.
Yeah.
Just hides it.
It's like, oh yeah. How'd you come about this blessing then, Saint? Also, do you have some other name that's not so
Yeah, Brett.
self-important, Brett? Or like, can I get an actual name here? Or...
I was lost my name when I was gifted by the Arbor. I was gifted the presence of thought, of every leaf and every blade of grass. And so I shall restore them and save them from the fate that will be.
So you can speak with plants.
Is beyond that. I feel every plant that exists. I feel every being in every forest, just as the Arbor did in her prime.
Can I insight check this guy?
Sure.
Well,
I-
that
Man,
that's a six-
he seems
it's a
to be
16,
convinced.
but-
Can I nature or arcana or religion or some sort of check to figure out what he is? Like
You may
like
do a religion check.
speed-wise?
Can I assist somehow?
I'll say no for that.
Okay.
17?
You don't recognize him as anything. You do distinctly see that, as Saren mentioned, he does seem to look like a dryad in some form. It's hard to tell which of him is of that form or which comes from his strange blessing. It also seems that he has some mask on of some sort that seems to imitate what normally looks as a dryad. He certainly isn't a dryad, so perhaps he's somewhere in between.
He's an archfey, isn't he?
No. So, how exactly did you come about this quote-unquote blessing?
Was gifted to him. Stand back there, soldier.
I mean no harm. Trust me, I function better as a blade in the dark than a up-close fighter.
She does make her mace's presence known.
Yeah. Besides, he can answer for himself. He's a grown man.
He is far beyond that.
So what are you, Fabing? Or my mom used to tell me stories about creatures that dwell in the Feywild.
He is blessed with the gift of the sorceresses.
I'm sorry?
They are ancient beings, thus handed great power by the Arbor themselves.
Witch.
Theory crafting. Yeah. So, how long have you been alive here, Chief?
I have existed for the past 400 years. It's taken this long, but finally, once the roots of the Arbor are assembled, Yggdrasil will be summoned once more.
Ooh, we did that once.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris and Renner are just like, yeah, we did that once upon a time.
Once in a past life.
Our great ancestors.
Yeah.
Curse is not related to Hesta.
The fucked up thing about it is, there's a timeline. There's a timeline where Rin is like 0.3% halfling.
No.
See, Troll, you say no to that, but you were all for making the joke that Odd could be related to Adrian. Fuck you.
I was
But,
memeing, but go ahead.
I was too. I've got to be honest with you. I don't think summoning this Yggdrasil is going to be the plan for saving us from whatever's coming.
What little you must know. What gods do you even worship, if any?
Vestiges.
The what? It couldn't
Dormant
be.
gods. Well, worship's a strong word for me for that one.
Chris is just standing back here, the agnostic, just like, yeah, the vestiges.
Alright. Some of us have our own ties with them. What of it?
More dead gods to the slaughter, I suppose. Dead
Same
gods
could be
who
said-
no longer should be here.
Same could be said for
Are you?
yours then.
Yeah. That's really the pot calling the kettle black on that one.
The
Your
Vest-
gods fucked up, they got kicked out of power, and now you're here trying to fix them the same that we're trying to do for the vestiges.
Who punished the vestiges for all of the crimes they committed.
Who punished the Eternia for all the crimes they committed.
That would be the likes of Hazard and his lot. Who would be done with them?
Not every god is like Hazard.
They all speak the same tongue. They all act the same way. Their chaos must be removed.
No, they don't.
You could say the same for your own gods then. They're also gods of this world.
That is the goal, at least.
So wait, their goal is to remove the Arbor?
No, to reclaim the Arbor
Oh,
and get
it
rid of
sounded
all
like
the
they-
others.
It sounded like I said remove the Arbor because they said that's the goal.
There's a tree, like, right here, right?
That is indeed a tree, but it seems to be within a sigil, so be warned.
Tempted just to teleport via plans in there.
I mean, I could just drop a whole bunch of fucking fire in there.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think burning down the tree is the play.
I did prepare Fireball.
I have Firestorm.
Wait, are we high enough level for 7th level spells already?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yes.
Huh. Interesting.
been
I was
debate-
asking about how the party felt about the morality of Soul Cage, like the end of last session.
I thought
To be
that
fair,
was a
I didn't even
6th
know
level
Soul
spell.
Cage was a spell.
That's a 6th level spell.
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't pick a 7th level spell because I'm just using it for Create Undead. You're right.
But either way, we're gonna have to politely ask that you stop this. Because from what I've seen and what I've heard of the beings that come from before, they're a lot more trouble than they're worth.
That's not something we can accommodate. Please leave. It should not come to blows.
I agree that it shouldn't come to blows.
Can I kill people yet?
What?
There's no real way to talk these people out of.
It's true. Like, the only way to go about this is just fight.
They seem to
But
want to
honestly-
continue their ritual, which the saint is clearly pursuing.
Fine. So be it. We're just gonna back up. Back up. How tall is this rock?
It's about 8 feet.
That's enough to hide behind.
It is. Are you taking an aggressive action by hiding?
think they just see me disappear over a rock.
Why? They
Hey.
like you're just like hurrying behind the rock?
No, like he was kind of like sitting on like the edge of it, and he just like walks back over and just drops behind it.
Hmm.
I
And then,
aggressively hide.
Yeah. And then,
What a statement.
How do
yeah.
you aggressively hide? That doesn't make any
And
sense.
then, from stealth, I'm just going to. Do any of these boys look like casters?
Let me double check.
What's stopping you from just shooting him for real?
So these two ladies definitely seem like casters. This boy looks like he may be able to cast. She may also be able to cast. You don't get a surprise round out of this.
No,
Just
but I
for the-
definitely have advantage.
Yeah, you will get all the benefits of hiding for your thing.
Yeah,
You got a sneak attack hide.
Yeah.
Um,
Hmm.
go ahead.
What the? I assume I didn't notice anything like off around like this area besides like the sigil on the ground.
You're not sure what it does, but it definitely seems strange. It's emanating a strong energy, clearly arcanic of nature of some sort.
I'm gonna make the guess that I'm not gonna be able to shoot that guy, and I'm gonna shoot the girl at the top.
The
Not
girl at the
lethally,
top,
of course.
this lady.
Yeah, non-lethally,
Understood.
of course.
And again, no sneak attack rounds. So here's the question:
surprise round.
we about to hop into combat.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Mhm.
We could do that next session.
We could also start at the session and stop halfway through. It depends on what you want. Again, you don't get no sneak attack. You don't get no freebie. No freebies.
If I have advantage,
but
I have advantage, I have sneak attack.
but I'm saying you don't get like a free turn. Isn't
Oh,
it?
okay.
It's not a
you
surprise
gotta
round, but
wait.
you do
You gotta
get
wait
Oh,
until your
okay.
turn in initiative.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Your
No surprise
wording
round.
was
I'm sorry. I
very
apologize.
was
No
very
surprise
awkward.
round. You gotta
Sneak
wait
attack
until
is
your
not
turn in
surprise round.
initiative.
Okay.
Yep. But would we like to begin combat or would we like to save it till next time?
I'm fine with whatever.
I would save till next time if we have to stop
Yeah.
in the middle of it.
I'd
Okay,
rather do it all at once instead of.
I am chill with that.
Yes,
All right.
yes, yes.
I need to
Then
mark down things on my character sheet to remember.
that is what we will do next time. And yeah, you can take that roll you have right there, or you can re-roll it.
I'm
That's
gonna
up to you.
put a thing on myself so I remember that I have Shield of Faith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, make any notations that you need to. Also, let's go ahead and roll for initiative.
I mean, okay.
That way we don't have to do it next time.
I have mage armor marked on my sheet. I know I got it.
I've got long strider marked as well.
God damn it, Valorant.
Ugh.
4!
Aw.
No, it's fitting. Chris is... This is god shit. Chris isn't interested.
Hey, what happened?
I got a 4 on initiative.
As soon as God is mentioned, it's like, all right, whatever.
God damn, she rolled high.
Rolled really, really high. Make sure I get that as well. Cool deal.
Fucking Parnay.
And then for Zoe, oh, I can't click her.
This is the picture I used for one of the gatekeepers, villains, the cult
Oh.
leaders.
There are
okay.
2 tiebreakers that need to be resolved. One
Where
between
is-
Ren and Valderant, and the other between Lance and Alice.
I'm just gonna do that
Oh, yeah.
part my own way.
Is this guy?
Ren goes before Valderant. Blip. And I'm pretty sure Lance goes before Alice. What is your dex, Lance? Oh,
2.
she's dead. Is it 2?
It's 2. It's
2.
2.
Well,
dexes.
I was being asked a question. What?
give me another initiative because you tied.
Oh, do you want me to roll D20?
Sure. We can do it that way.
Go ahead.
It's not you unless
Well,
she gets one.
this is like the second time this has
That's the
happened.
second
where,
time it's
like,
happened.
Put me
Where,
at
like the player rolls a
13.5.
1 and then the DM just rolls
Oh,
barely
you
above
already
it.
fixed it. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Looks good. Okay. And that's that. We donezo. We
Does
hop
this person
into...
not get an initiative?
Which person?
This person.
No, he goes at the beginning of combat every round.
Oh.
Oh, he's layer action.
Essentially, yes.
Well, no, their action would be initiative 20, breaking
So I'm
all ties.
firestorming him.
I have fireball.
But that is that.
But I go. This would be a good fireball, but I go last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My,
Actually,
Oh, free! I had a perfect.
this would be a good fireball.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
that's like
free.
almost.
I had a
armor.
perfect fireball line.
All right, I'll let you talk about your fireballs, but say goodbye to stream.
My
Goodbye.
stream!
Hey!